Yo, upgrade. Hello. Happy Saturday. No. Yeah. No. Today's Sunday. Happy Sunday. I completely forgot today was Sunday. It doesn't feel like it because we're having a 3-day weekend because tomorrow we're off. So, how you doing, upgrade? How's your Sunday going? So this is going to be the last day we're going to be working on Killer Instinct. Yo, Vay, nothing. We just actually just got onto the main the camera screen, so you didn't miss anything. So yeah, so this is gonna be the final day for the fight month. We will do definitely more fighting games. We'll do other ones. So, but this will be the last one for this one. Won't be streaming tomorrow probably, but then we'll probably do a different type of game, a different game. Next week, and then definitely for sure we're gonna do some Street Fighter 6 because it is coming out on the 2nd, so I'm actually kind of excited for that. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely have a lot of people that we'll be playing with and whatnot, and supposedly it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. So yeah, so what we're going to do actually first is, before we go into Killer Instinct, actually it was brought to my attention that Maximilian was watching, I think, the Killer Instinct competitive fights or something like that, and supposedly they're like really crazy. So is this combo breaker? Yes, we will be doing that. Yo, Gutter, how's it going? Thank you so much, by the way, Gutter, for the follow. I was not expecting DRK to do that. I was like, the moment he did that little like sneaky laugh, I was like, oh wait a minute, what is he doing? I was like, please don't do what I was thinking he was doing. It's like, yep, he did it. I was like, sneaky guy. Yeah, I hope all is well, Gutter. Welcome on in. You know, you can do whatever you want. Streams are always very casual. Hop in, hop out, you know, lurk and whatever. So we are currently working toward, this is the end of our fight month. We will do more fighting games in the future, of course. We'll definitely do some new ones. We have to touch Injustice, Mortal Kombat, Dead or Alive, Skullgirls, Tekken. Oh yeah, I am currently playing it right now. This is day 3. It is definitely interesting. I actually remembered playing this when I was a kid. Like in when I was like a really like probably like 6 years old or something, because my one of my half siblings actually had a Super Nintendo with Killer Instinct on it, because I remember Saberwolf. And that was the last thing I knew about it. And I didn't know there was a Nintendo 64 version, which I never had one. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, I remember this. So yeah, it's really fun. The whole fight, learning all these different fighting games has been very, very interesting. And I really actually understand and appreciate them more a lot. To the point where I'm going to be the person that's going to either buy a fight stick or I'm going to build my own fight stick. Yeah, I know a lot of people played it on Super Nintendo, Faye. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know it came on 64, and someone mentioned it. I'm like, oh, really? So yeah, so I'm actually, it'll be fun. God. And plus also because the building itch to build something is strong. The recent one? Oh, geez. Yeah, actually, what was it? A friend of mine told me that Maximilian was actually watching some competitive fights, or was doing some competitive fights on Killer Instinct. We're actually going to watch some of that, actually, in a few minutes. I like the recent one, actually. I only played mostly the Shadow Lords mode, Gutter, but I actually will try the multiplayer. I'm sure I'm going to get my ass handed to me. So, and I'll also try the single player, because we didn't really do the single player. We mostly did the tutorial, and then we got into the Shadow Lords. Yeah, you know, even some of the graphics for 64 are still pretty good, Vay. And then it actually still looks really cool. The one thing I remember the most is Pokemon Stadium. Yo, Gaucho, good morning. How's it going? Yeah, it's so much fun. I do really the combo thing kind of confuses me in Killer Instinct because of the whole inst auto combo thing, because I'm not used to that I'm not used to that from Guilty Gear Strive or Street Fighter. But it's definitely interesting to see the combo the auto combo. But yeah, we're gonna go watch some of what Maximilian was watching for it. Let me bring this up for 1 second. Killer Instinct. We are going to mute this for 1 second.
Yeah. Oh man, a little sit down to lose our bracket set up for.
Winner semis, advanced to grand. We're in way past.
Yeah, this is the latest Killer Instinct. Yeah, that everybody's playing with.
Top 24.
Gutter, do you still play it competitive? I think you used to play it competitively. Have you ever thought about going back?
There we go.
If you're still here. I love how his shirt said Combo Breaker. That's funny. I mean, of course, the tournament, it's also called Combo Breaker. Sometimes it's been years. Oh, man. Oh, that's Arya, isn't it?
And it's going to be a doozy already. If you haven't seen this character Arya, I mean, this
damn, bots on bots.
And the early start here already for zombies.
I'm still very surprised about Maximilian also. I never really knew anything about Maximilian until recently. I only knew about him because I saw his Resident Evil 4 remake video, just like doing the demo. And then after that, people told me that he was like really big on playing fighters. And then he also made some of them. I'm like, what? He was also involved in doing, apparently, Killer Instinct, which I didn't even know. I also really like the giant cat that he has in the back.
The Steam Store KI, the one on Xbox Store is fully crossplay with ranked. Steam does not get ranked crossplay.
From
it directly connects to Xbox servers,
Monster Hunter,
right? So Steam version's good, but it only works with player matches online. That is actually crossplay.
Oh, so that means
version, the Windows 10 version of KI is good. It is one of the better games from the Xbox Store, so I highly recommend it.
Oh, so basically in Steam it's restricted for the online play, but if you got it from the Xbox Store, that's different from what he means.
Yeah, KI servers are getting pretty big updates right now too. Functionality of the game with online Xbox stuff is getting a pretty big update.
They had a quality of life update actually on the 13th. I saw that on Steam.
What's the gimmick of Arya? She has
Remember Max playing a lot of different fighting games. Yeah, he's currently he's on now playing Tekken 7.
And she can use the other two characters like Marvel vs.
Kick his ass. This if he's got nothing on you. Now I'm not doing anything. I'm just watching.
She's
controller
like
off.
Character. There was a theme in
controller off
for the developers that they wanted Arya to feel like a boss character, and they wanted like Idol and Gargos to feel like boss characters. No, she's balanced. She is. She's extremely good though. Same total health technically.
Microsoft Killer Instinct, yeah.
You're perfectly, capable of doing so and training against the best players. It's really, really useful. And as you can see there, the first game, Nikki just had no answer to the flight. Really, that was a big problem.
Yeah, he really did, and I liked how the
So who was Arya? The one on the one with the on the right with the hat. I mean the left on the hat.
Remember, because we put together.
I think it's the one on the left on the hat.
She was very early.
Yes, Battletoad is in Killer Instinct. Okay. I never really played Arya. Oh, there's Bash.
Is there another season for Strive? Yeah. No, they're doing more. They said they were going to do more after the current season.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a factor here as we see.
Yeah, you have an
And-
okay backdash at best for the
Yeah,
Rash.
that's basically it. But you have this smothering offense. You have Wrecking Ball.
Oh, Nikki
You have
switching
the
to
Taunt in the
Rash.
air
How
to try to,
funny.
shut some of this down. So gives you a little bit of
No,
a
no,
different
she's
look. Look at the
balanced.
assist,
Yeah.
just every
And she
time
was
it feels like
even
Zombie
better
getting hit
before,
by
and they
Nikki
toned her
gets
down.
there to cover.
KI characters have gone through the ringer in terms of balance changes.
The pressure, put the pressure on. Nikki's about to have to
Wow, basically Arya is giving the low down the Rash. That is literally
Yes.
giving him no quarter.
Oh, but the assist is there too, so it's invincible. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Too much there, Wrecking Ball through, and if you're a zombie, you just run at this point. There's
Yeah,
the
he's
shadow
out.
again. I haven't seen anybody use the shadow so well.
Like Tomahawk and the Wolf do
Here's
back
the
in the
thing.
day. Oh, you mean
Arya's a really hard
Saberwolf?
character to be good with.
mileage out of that instinct in that health
She
bar,
is-
the zombie's sitting pretty on all this
When
health.
she came out, just in terms of like how you had to process her game plan, it'll take you a little while.
Yeah, Saberwolf is pretty
She's
cool.
not like inherently, oh, she's just god tier and that's it. No, she takes some time. She's really difficult to be good with.
This is a scary spot, man. Nikki's in big
Same
trouble
thing
here.
sort of
Look at that
applies to
headshot.
other really good characters like Mira.
Safe.
Mira's like the vampire girl, right? Uses her own health to damage you, but has to recover it in ways.
That reminds
She's
me
also really
of
hard to be good with. You have to,
Nagaryuki
like, play the game
and
a
Strive.
lot of game awareness is required.
Yeah, that the concept of what was it,
Is Hisako like
Mira
that? Hisako's a little easier
for
to
using
use.
health
A little easier, but still.
for
high
healing
level, you
in
have to-
game.
she's actually
That definitely
kinda
reminds me
bad.
of Nagaryuki
From
from
what I
Strive.
understand, Hisako will fuck up anybody that isn't super good at KI. But if you're really high level, Hisako kind of isn't great. Is my base understanding. Granted, chat, I haven't kept up with competitive KI for years, really. Right? Really kept up with it? I have not.
Yeah, I'm wondering how Nikki's going to deal with this. It looks like he's thinking about it. He wants to go back to character select, not feeling so confident. In that
Is Hisako
flash
just
pick.
KI
I know that
Makoto?
he's been preparing this
Well,
character
right.
specifically for this
She's
tournament,
Makoto
and
in
it's a good character to
like
prepare.
two
He
ways,
picked
that she has a
the best
fast dash
character in
and
the
a
game.
command
It's
grab.
hard to counterpick players like this, right? They have tons
But
of
then she has like
experience
7 other things
another day for them.
that make her weird. So that's like, that's it.
He has to.
That's all that's Makoto like on here. Command grab and dash. And then there's like a billion
I have
other
to
things that she
remember
does
what
that is
some of the
really
things
crazy.
are for the characters because I was trying to do certain like shadow moves or whatever, and I kept doing it wrong for some of them. And I even realized like Saberwolf, his commands for the shadow and his grabs are literally only up or down. You can't do left or right.
Yeah, Arya is kind of like the Sea Viper of the game. Like really good in the hands of a really good player, you know?
Everything for zombie. You could throw out DP on somebody's wig if it doesn't really matter.
Oh shit! You played second at Eve. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Those characters for newbies, pretty much as Saberwolf.
I did. They were
Jacob.
okay. I kind of wished I did pastry cream
There's not a
instead,
lot
but
of
I had to
season
use the
2,
Mars Capone. But thank you, J Dunk.
Season 2 and Season 3 characters that I would
How's it
recommend
going?
for newcomers, you know?
Zombie's been doing a great job using the Shadow Crescendo cast outs in the air on the ground.
It wasn't bad. I really wish the
Yeah,
raspberry
food's here.
jam
I
was a
gotta
little
get
bit
my
sweeter,
baby some
but I
food.
think
Hold
it's
on.
just
Be
better
right
to be
back.
sour because I don't want to make it too sweet. 'Cause I already dipped the chocolate ones in chocolate on the top. Thank you. If for a party tomorrow, I'm supposed to go to.
He's gonna have blade body, 2 bars, instinct, but he's gonna actually opt the zone here, and he's gonna keep the anti-air body.
I wish the lemon curd was a little bit more sour. Yeah, Bakun. We're just watching
Drones have no recovery.
the final fights or something from Cabo Breaker that Maximilian was watching. A friend of mine recommended me to watch it.
Oh my god!
Save one for you if I pick it up. I think they'll be gone. I have quite a few friends that really want to eat the cream puffs from the party. 4 after parties? No, this is only 2 parties. Yes, there's like 4 after parties. I had a party today and I'm home again.
Breaks him again, man.
What were you gonna do? I mean, you were just stuck in a rock and a hard place, and that was just every moment of that was played incredibly well. Like,
Wow, they have freaking fridges of like Red Bull over there.
And Arya is one of those
Dang.
characters that she takes so much damage in the long run of the matches. She loses tools as the matches go on because the bodies die.
yeah.
But she also has the ability to play so safe and just not commit, and he played that to a T. He did not take any unnecessary risks.
Life's been good, Bakun. How you doing?
Went for worked. It was textbook perfect.
How you been?
Yeah, and it was like every time he got
It's a happy
knocked
weekend,
out,
by the way.
Okay, he's either gonna DP DP or he's gonna do something, and then Nikki would like try to bait stuff, and it was like jump forward air crescendo. It's like, oh god. And then you try to bait something, it's wake up jab or wake up shotgun knee or backdash or whatever, right? And there's so many different options being represented. It was like, how do you pin someone down when they're just so tricky and they're playing so fast, so snappy?
See, that's the other thing is like Killer Instinct is actually pretty fast. You think it's slow with like the auto combos, but it's super fast. You've been getting by. Oh, it's good to see you though, Bakun. I know it's tough.
He told me this right before Combo Breaker, so it's only fitting that these guys had to run into each other. I think we got Base and Alex V coming up, which is going to be another winner side top 8 match.
Yeah, and speaking of Rash, we brought him up earlier, obviously, because of the preparation for that character. We're going to see some of him here today. We saw Spinal a little bit earlier if you were watching the semis on the
You cooked nearly 3 pounds of porterhouse. I can't even eat that much meat, man. But I'm sure that was delicious porterhouse.
Against Zombie, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is a big chance. I feel like, you know, as scary as Zombie is, if you see Nikki down in losers bracket right now, you're like,
No, yeah, that's the
it's
problem,
my time.
man.
Like, I got to get to the winner's final.
I really like Rip Raptor.
Trying to play anybody, like, it's time. So
No, that's
I like that.
that's fine, Gutter. Don't worry about it. But also because Three Dog is also having the marathon right now, so don't worry about it.
It was so much to deal with. And I
Always welcome to come in and hang out, and then leave whenever.
really put himself in bad spots. And if he did, there was so much happening that it felt really hard
You
to
didn't even sit down. Oh my God. So you were basically cooking, standing and cooking, cooking and eating.
like meaty DP with the assist call.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, all right, look, what are you gonna DP? Like, sure, I'll just do this, and then I'll have my assist, and then I'll be safe after, and it doesn't really matter, right? Like, oh my God, what a call out! That was wild.
The other thing about that anti-air assist is it's actually a physical attack. So the shadows like that Nikki just did, they actually don't work against that assist. So they can work against the bomb, the crescendo, and everything like that, but they don't work.
Oh,
against
okay.
Zombie getting this huge
So there's some sort of invincibility for him against that, maybe. Or it's because it's just the way that the anti-air and that other thing they were mentioning was.
Extremely impressive play, and I see our competitors up on the stage,
You had to give it up.
locked and loaded. Yeah, I mean, if you get beat like that, you're like, all right, you got
He's
me,
like,
bro.
man,
You're pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't say anything bad about you. I think they're into the match here.
They
on the
look like
stage.
they're playing,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
playing.
Here we go.
Eagle versus Rash here, which is going to be our matchup.
Oh, that is some big feat.
And we'll get the name switched in a second here. It's Base, yeah.
Yep,
Versus
Base
not
and
Alex V, the artist formerly known as.
Yeah, the artist formerly known as Alex V actually did all the music for this event as well.
Italy versus US.
Mix up here, slide. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing about Eagle. He looks so messed up when he's on offense. You know, he's just one of those
Very much
characters
so.
where you're just like, please help me. I want to get out. That's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
a shadow though.
This is Alex V trying to get out right now. Utilizing
Italy.
that backdash. He's gonna get a
Italy.
recapture back into the corner.
Well, where the heck did that missile thing come from?
Some of this instinct in the two
What is
corners
that?
he's sitting on.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, that's from Battletoad. Okay.
Another wall splat, goes to the throw again. Back heavy punch plus the cart. Another wall splat,
Oh
and then
my
yeah, no
God.
throw this time.
Yeah, see, the one thing about with Killer Instinct is that it is very wall dependent. It really, really, really like makes or breaks your fight if you can actually pin somebody to the wall.
Ultra situation. He kinda uses that
You should
ultra
stream
circle,
Battletoads.
ultra bugs that Eagle has.
I'll look into it, J-Dunk.
Overhead with the arrow.
I have too many games.
The bird wrapped that up.
It's like a country close to the US. Yes, it's very close.
And it's really big because Rational Instinct, right? So we got a while on that.
Yeah, and Alex
Is
has been
it?
sitting on this meter forever. For a character that only has a reversal with meter, Alex has been
Oh, that was a solid counter.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball roundhouse after Wrecking Ball, really useful move. You're gonna see quite a bit of it. Yeah, just like that.
so awkward to challenge.
It is really difficult. It has armor on the way. There's a breaker
Ooh.
on the shadow slide. Oh, and stopped out of the arrow.
Yep, he's got him pinned to the wall again.
Damage on
So
this, by the
much
way.
damage. 27% just for that. Oh my god. Very awkward scenario back into the corner with the wrecking ball.
Oh my.
Yo, Panic Switch, how's it going?
Coming, back heavy punch.
He is super stuck on that wall. At least he can push him back there, but he
After, it looks
blocked.
like Base cannot get going. That's a big lockout, but no, the
Ooh, he's got him. Ooh, okay.
There, he did not go straight into ultra and that gave
How'd the
Base
previous
a chance
match
to
go,
break the
chat?
combo.
breaker looks good here.
Battletoads is the best, hardest game for SNES.
So gotta pick those up, yeah.
He's gonna use the bird to try to find some space, shut down the wrecking ball.
Yeah, I'll look into it, J-Dunk.
Arya
I-
escaped, damn.
'Cause I definitely want to play Metal Hellsinger. I want to. The new DLC came out for it, and I definitely want to play the Dream of Beast.
We're gonna see the shadow here. It's just safe on block.
And also, I'm kind of rusty on Metal Hellsinger,
Corner, we're in chip
so we'll go
territory
into
here.
that.
That's it.
Yeah, just that standing heavy punch. Gonna be 2 hits. The cards come in. Alex V well played. Gets
Alex.
pop up in the middle.
He's got to pop off in the middle. Alex played his first match in Pools 1 and just started screaming.
Yeah, and never stopped.
No.
Yeah,
You
all
would have
the way to
thought
the
he
stage.
thought it was first to 1.
all the way to safe, and we were back to character select for base, but still on Eagle. Not doing anything weird so far. Just maybe wanted a second. He's like, all right, you're popping off. I'm going back to character select, thinking about this for a second.
This is Alex is very excited, man. This is his first offline. He has multiple online tournament wins. He could bang with any player in this game, but I mean, this is offline. It's a different story, man. It's a completely different story offline, and Alex V has proven that he belongs up here.
Oh no, he actually, that's a streamer. He's watching the game. Yeah, he's watching the game that they had it.
Named Combo Breaker because of KI.
That's a big burger he's eating too.
Oh, it was a BM. Yeah.
Yeah, the linkers in this game, that's how they work. One hit
That was definitely a BM.
BM 3 hits heavy, so you can tell when you see the
Oh, what was that? He can throw you like that? Carry throw?
Mid set pop off, definitely a BM.
We'll probably do some single player then to try the other characters.
Yeah, and that's, to make up for his really scary offense once he gets going with stuff like this. You do the
Yeah. I mean, he also works on Killer Instinct.
Yeah, bowel movement.
Am I taking notes?
That's what it
No.
means.
I'm
Just a
not going
BM
to
on stage.
Evo.
done for base. So look at this, up a life bar now after
I mean, so everybody's like, oh, go to Evo. I'm like, no, I suck.
gotta recompose, pop the instinct.
Gonna make the best use out of this instinct
Yeah.
that he can. He's probably
Oh, is it an In-N-Out burger?
I'm shocked that chat doesn't know what the hell BM means.
throw tech that throw
When it
with the
comes
light,
to
but definitely
fighting
got
games.
base in there.
Yeah, base trying to slow things down. Wrecking ball and gets the recapture late. Oh,
Busted mother.
air button missed.
That's a
too.
busted mother.
Got the recapture after. He might actually get another instinct because he didn't take very much
What
damage.
was BM?
Base trying to he got thrown right back into the corner.
Okay, yeah. So Killer Instinct is definitely, when you're fighting, definitely, if you get stuck in the corner, you're dead. Basically, if you can't break it out.
Bad manners, chat. Christ's sake.
Oh, bad manners. Okay.
Great confirm the double jab.
I see bad maneuvers.
Just to see and still gets hit by the tongue,
Ball
unfortunately.
maneuver.
Alex not choosing to set this bar. He's hanging onto it for reversals and lockouts.
Oh, I love the weight there on the throw.
Maximilian knew what he was getting into when he mentioned BM. And nobody knew who knows it. They're going to give him all these bizarre acronyms with BM.
And that's going to be the kill. It's so unfortunate your overhead is also a recapture.
It is also a recapture. It's perfect for guarding the corner. And that's
Okay,
the
yeah,
question.
okay.
Do you think Alex V even cared if he was blocking all the overheads, or was he just using that to keep base in the corner the entire time?
Yeah, it keeps you locked down. You hold up on wake up, you get clipped by it, recapture, combo, easy peasy. So look at this, up 2-0. Alex V got it feeling.
He's got some flowy. He's got some nice looking hair, man. Holy shit! I want to know what his what's his hair regime is like. His hairstyle.
I mean, we could go with Old Faithful, which is spinal.
He's fine if you drink it quickly. That's fine.
That matchup, but I do think that his anti-air
Yeah, hey, game guy.
Eagles, I do think
Am I
that his
eating?
Old
I'm not
Faithful
eating
is better
anything.
than Eagles. So when he gets into these situations with Ratch, it's not so much that he has extra time.
Max.
He does have a way to get out. Mira,
Interesting, yeah.
a very rare pick from base.
Yeah, I mean, a character with a lot of strong tools.
Oh yeah, that's the one that Max was mentioned. Not Max was mentioned. Was it? Did Max mention it before? Yeah, Max mentioned it before.
Vampire character, gonna put these plus
Virus has a
threes on
5-second rule.
Hold up, that
Please.
got him out of that bat setup right there.
Yeah, little juggle, didn't get too much damage, but got great carry on it.
Nice
Mira
backdash.
also has a mist that costs
Ooh, that is a nice aerial dash too.
allows her to air dash out of situations. Ooh, got Alex running into the corner. We're gonna see damage.
She's fast. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, combo to the corner here. Yeah, just takes the one jab and then backs out after, doesn't go for the whole string or anything. Uh-oh, wrecking ball hits. Yeah, this is unfortunate. There's some extra life up there for base 2 because of the miss.
Oh damn. And plus also he's just basically
Jesus.
like pushing her into the wall non-stop.
To lose here.
Yeah, 50% on that combo alone. Base is in trouble here.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Either in the card hits. Gotta guess on the linker and the throws. Probably enough.
Oh, try to do
A
a
fucking frog.
Kind of backing off, not getting face
try to
face
do
with
a
base, just
counter.
trying to bait the mist out.
Ooh.
Yeah, break on the heavy linker was great there, but what a good start for base. Just turned all the way around from Alex. Break on the double after too, and man, it feels like you can't hit him. And even if you do, he's got the break
Oh,
ready right
nope.
away.
He's got.
Lights back to the front. A weird scramble there.
I like
spends
that.
the
Oh,
shot.
okay.
No, like I don't want to mess around.
Wrap
I'm
it
gonna
up.
spend this. Yeah, get the kill. I'm okay to come off the meter.
Now base is sitting on his instinct, which is gonna allow him
Oh no, he's gonna get into the wall.
damage on
Oh
Alex.
my. The air
He's gonna get stuck on the wall again. Oh no.
Really well.
This gets hit. This is huge. Actually gonna spend it. Yeah, get that extra potential life.
You want to put the vampire mist
Went for
on.
the setup.
This is going to be building up Alex's potential damage. Base is fishing for a huge.
So it's kinda
knockdown here.
close
He
with
wants
this one.
big damage
Oh
count.
no,
Yeah,
he's
if
going
Base
to the
gets a
wall.
lockout,
No.
He wins.
With the break on the lights.
A hit and a
Uh-oh.
lockout, he
Be
wins.
able to juggle off this. Wrecking ball after. Good damage.
Oh, he's out.
There. Well, 30% overhead hits.
Overhead again.
That was the
Crazy-
guess for the game
crazy
right there.
break.
He had to break, otherwise he's gonna be ultra.
Oh, that was very ambiguous. Oh, not enough to wall splat.
Yeah,
Too
that's
far away.
unfortunate. It was a little too far. Now Base is in trouble. The cart hits. No combo off of it, but he's got no health, no life, and Alex V
Oh, and this
popping
pop
off.
off. Oh my god.
Making it all the way
That
to
is
the
obsessive
final
popping off, dude.
So Base and Nikki losers side with Zombie and Alex V.
Yeah, he basically got pushed into the wall the entire time.
These guys are the guys that are about to come up and start placing.
That's what I'm saying. Look, you have Base and Nikki and loser side now.
He doesn't even say good game. Jesus.
This is what happens, right? This is a
You want me to yell at you guys? You want me to yell at you guys for smiling?
killer instinct.
Yeah, the online
Guys have to frown all day, okay?
good rollback like you were saying earlier.
No smiles. Turn that smile upside down.
Right around
No, I'm kidding.
to be honest with
No,
you,
I'm
Base
kidding.
is a player, as always.
Yeah, that was a thing, Gutter. I would always yell at people,
Man,
especially if they like
Hologram, right?
sub or like gift stuff.
goes back-to-back.
And I still do,
Hologram. one
occasionally.
With,
Oh, he's
with
got
Thunder.
little bunny ears. That's cute.
Very important.
I like that.
Here is getting clipped by the headband, though. Is that strategy, you think?
I think it is because when I was watching
He did DOE, but it was get good.
I saw him kind of sad. I saw him put the bunny ear down with the one ear, and the confidence went through the roof. He made it in the top 8 from the loser side after a pretty tough loss. He had a really, really tough match against Wheels. He was like razor thin. I came down here this morning, and he had an amazing match against Latalis, actually resulting in a 3-0.
I did see that he was playing up against Latalis. Yeah, I heard
She'd be like that. No, no, not no.
You know, it was the top 24 was super stacked. It was on this stream right before this, so if anybody missed anything, highly recommend checking it out, of course. And then we went right into our top 8.
Yo, Ghoulishes, how's it going?
2 p.m. top 8, so we're like in the middle of the day. Everybody vibing, get some dinner after this, feeling good.
Repping the D-pad? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means.
His
Oh.
D-pad fell out of his controller.
How
His
does that-
D-pad fell out of his controller?
I know what he's the D-pad. Kind of just gotta watch what happens, right? But in KI, once you get over
I can't
Yeah,
wait to
that's
get
the,
caught up
uh,
on the bills, which will be a few days
One of
after I get it for your
those
PC.
sound cues are huge.
Ryzen
Elite V2s,
5600.
the D-pad can fall.
Is that a 75600?
The hardest game
32. That's nice. That's a nice RAM.
down in a major.
360. That 3060. That's good. 1 terabyte M.2. That's a good one.
Deal with the normals that his
That's not bad at all.
trying to get inside of that range off rip.
Yo, Hank, how's it going? Ryzen 5. That's not a bad PC, actually. You're doing pretty good, Vay, because 32 gigabytes is definitely a lot of cushion. And with the 360, I'm surprised with a 500 watt gigabyte.
Very high damage, very crazy.
Are you sure? I mean, for a power supply?
For Absolute Zero, he's gonna start putting some pressure on his own. Big whip.
Kim Woo is basically like really, really tight because you can basically have like no openings if you can play the
Yeah, the analog sticks
play the tax rights. Kind of like Maxi. If you don't have that stop lock, I think after a certain combo, like it's the one where you get that stupid pause. Like you can basically like
Yo, Zombie, thanks for the prime.
you can basically like do pretty good with that.
Carrying him to the corner.
Yeah, you got a good cushion. You got a really good cushion.
Where are you going?
And that's the worst part. Is
And that's 800 for right now for something like that with a 3060. You did pretty good.
Another side switch here.
Very good with 12 gigabytes.
From Absolute Zero.
I don't even have 12 gigabytes. I only have 8 gigabytes on mine for the 6600 XT.
that instinct.
He knew that Absolute Zero wanted to wrap up that life bar, and again he scouts that command grab.
Oh, and missed.
Hide and snack attack. Thanks, guys.
This is a lot. Kim Woo hurt.
Damn, deleted.
Yeah, 6
Yeah, though.
fly.
Wow, she basically like surfed that dragon.
The air on reels on, not enough to kill the parry.
Oh, very
You were so close to Sa. Okay, you're out. Hasako's out.
only by a hair, but that was a supreme victory for Sonic Dolphin.
The 1-inch punch at the end to get the kill too. And yeah, Dolphin is really good about
Yeah, Hasako definitely reminds me of Maxi.
break timing's not work, right? And that kind of stuff can really throw you off. When you're like, oh, that's a medium or a heavy, and then you're just immediately doesn't get a chance. It changes the timing. You get timing locked out, and you're like, well,
And a character with so many plus frames, as soon as you start to get past
Wait,
the
what the
first,
heck
like,
was this on his
30
arm
seconds of the
for
match,
a Chinese
the first
character?
bar, you gotta watch out for
Chong?
shadow counter. It's great for
I'm not
bait
eating
as well.
anything.
yeah, exactly. Which is what Dolphin was trying to do earlier with the shadow counter.
Don't worry.
Bait, but then just got shadow counted anyway. A lot of active frames on that. You see the first hit already. No break on the medium doubles or anything. Wall splat already. Just takes the light kick. Pressure is so good. Absolute Zero having a lot of problems here on defense, which I mean makes sense. Kim Woo really.
Kim is yeah, yeah.
I I wonder if Sonic Dolphin wants to force him to represent the parry because Hisako doesn't have any other defensive options against strikes.
I didn't even know there were 2 Hisakos. I didn't even know there was the Shin Hisako and then there was the regular Hisako. But was it Shin Hisako is the one with the katana, right? And then Hisako is with the spear, unless they can interchange the weapon.
Way too far to punish that, so Absolute Zero took advantage of that.
Crazy break.
Yeah, Hisako is definitely getting smashed. Oh, what was that? Ooh. What the heck? Oh, oh. Oh, he missed that shadow. What the heck? Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just get that damage. Easy peasy, has the dragon as well, so yeah, just shoots it out. Double dragon.
Double dragon for real, and he confirmed off of that into the shadow.
Oh, that was a kind of nice breaker, but you gotta basically get Kim Woo down to second.
But wrong at the same time. No break on the heavy linker either. Just lets it rock.
Oh, you're getting close. Oh, oh, oh.
Not enough to kill, but
Okay, oh, now. Okay, so now they're kind of even now.
Absolute Zero trying to close the gap, shuts down that dragon dash in the air.
Okay, so now they're kind of equal on the health.
yeah, trying to break the manual at the end there. Didn't get the right strength though.
Kim Woo's got to be able to get through. Ooh, okay, ooh.
It didn't, just barely though. Dolphin does have instinct. Just wow, you woke up like that.
Ooh, okay, that's a kind of good rebound.
Yeah, and also if you
Oh, this is gonna get close.
right, you don't want to
If Asako can actually break out of that and go off the corner with that.
be a counter, yeah.
Oh,
Jumps the reset as well. Good awareness, and that hits too.
ooh, no, that's. Oh, you're half danger already.
Dolphin as well, trying to stop the dash, just barely
You gotta
out of
poke.
range.
You gotta really poke, otherwise you're gonna get screwed with the shadow. I feel like Kim Woo's gonna throw a shadow.
Really needs to be careful here.
Oh yeah, this is one hit scenario. Maybe either way, you have to be very careful swinging these big normals. Kim, you know he might be looking for a whip punish with a dragon or something, so you have to be careful.
Yes, he's definitely looking for that dash.
Ooh, ooh, nice blocking. Oh, never mind. It was
Great confirm there.
it was just basically a jump over hit. Damn.
Sonic
That was actually a pretty close match between him and Dolphin.
trusting in his frame traps because Zero hasn't really been representing the parry. He's going ham sandwich, man. He's just
Yeah.
going in.
He's been using the parry basically on instinct activation, where he
Yeah.
has the guaranteed parry, right? So, and not only that, but in neutral, I think Sonic Dolphin has looked super clean so far. Which, you know, you normally
That was a good match. That was more. That's more balanced than the previous 2 matches, to be honest. Because basically the what was it? The Italian dude from the previous match was basically overpowering the
Dragon dash and Sonic
powering the what was it? The wolf? No, the Native American character, and I forget his name. And then Mira.
really good. Same character, same stage. Dash in for the command grab.
Absolute Zero starting off early here. Oh, whiffs the command grab. It seems like he had the right reads because Sonic jumped a little late there.
Oh, that's a big punish. Yeah, it was ready. Just waited. One nice thing about
Was it Mexico? Oh, was it? Oh, was it Mexico? Sorry, I looked at the
tough to break this
flag
barrier
wrong.
if you're tricky. Tick into the command
Thanks,
grab.
Fluffy Sauce.
Oh my god, there's that wake up overhead again.
Yeah, I think it's just a strat. Oh, that's gonna be.
Ooh,
one
ooh,
punish.
ooh. Oh, okay.
Actually take it, yeah. But every time I think
Shoot,
they're
he's through the
expecting
through that
instinct,
dragon.
Dolphin just waking up with the overhead.
Oh.
No attempted break there from Absolute Zero. He knows that Sonic could dragon cancel. He just decides to take this damage. And that's kind of tough to take 64% on the chin like that.
Ooh, can you? Ooh, okay.
So well, man. Sonic Dolphin's neutral has been so impressive in this matchup.
Yeah, he's shutting that dash down. Absolute Zero is not using his buttons as much. He's just trying to dash to get in, and Sonic is taking advantage of that big time.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Oh, the dash cancel fake out on the overhead.
Ooh,
It's
okay.
because of the instinct activation.
Ooh, ooh, okay. That was a nice counter.
Nice air to air there from Absolute Zero, and he catches
Okay,
the
there we
dash
go.
possession. These guys are about
Is
even
Kim
on life
good?
here.
She's okay. I don't know if it changed, right? I don't know if it changed,
Needed that damage anyway.
but she's always
And
been
yeah,
pretty
you know,
good.
Hisako, oh, that's big. This is a big start here. Dolphin not quite on instinct yet. Very cautious with the offense. Maybe trying to beat a shadow counter there. Overhead. And we've seen possession after overhead like almost every time.
Yeah, I think he just knows that Sonic is.
She's still
probably
pretty
just
much
gonna try
not
to
the
block.
best, yeah. I mean, I don't think anything changed over the past 5 or 6 years.
From Absolute Zero.
Yeah, I got the counter.
Yeah, Sonic Dolphin is just very good at the game.
No problem. Dolphin's still on a lead here. Oh, not checking the dashes there. That's a little scary. Backdash again. Instinct available for Sonic Dolphin.
Uh-oh. Nice whiff punish.
Ooh,
with the
okay.
dragon cannon.
Ooh, that combo's so weird. That would have been hard to break.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's gonna get pushed. Can he bring it back? Oh,
Absolutely. Kim does so much damage.
Ooh, that's just an immediate shadow. No attempt to
oh, okay. Yep. Nope. That's it.
Enough.
I think that's it.
Absolute Zero's instinct. What a jump back from
Damn,
Sonic
that was a
Dolphin
really good
using
call.
The Dragon Cancel to get the punish, and this is our third 3-0.
Yeah, another 3-0 in top 8 here.
Look at Dino put up this weird shit. What is it, Dino?
Very well played though from Sonic Dolphin, I have to say. Yeah, everything was right. Like, it's so hard when someone's neutral is so good like that. It's hard, you know, because he saw
Capcom versus SNK.
Goofy fucking shit. Optimal.
Oh, you did Miss Graffiti? Well, maybe time to come out of retirement or go into
does a
from
buttload of
semi-retirement to
damage,
go and
though.
practice this and go into competitive gutter. Because actually, not gonna lie, I think I feel
a
like
fucking
with
funny
the
combo.
upcoming Street Fighter 6, now that with modern controls, and Tekken is coming out with Tekken 7, no, Tekken 8, yeah, Tekken 8, and what was it, Mortal Kombat 1's coming out. I think the fighters may have a chance of revival if they can keep up with it. Of course, you know, it's gonna be tough because especially for like the newer crowd, there's a lot of people who do not want to deal with like constantly with like the people like fighting like too crazy because they're all competing against, you know, people who are like super good still, and then, you know, people that are really bad and they get frustrated. It's hard. It's not easy.
Sand Bugman.
I'll be back in like a couple of minutes. We'll watch.
Sand Bugman.
Pressure on Duel staying patient. He anti-aired that dive kick. That was amazing.
incredible. Yeah, I mean, it's not even like it's an easy move to anti-air within that scenario too. Some characters have faster anti-airs than that, and he was just ready.
Yeah, and this is what you're going to be seeing from Duel here is when he has a sand pit on the screen, he gets a reversal called Sand Explosion, and you're going to see him opt to use that as an anti-air more often than not.
Ooh, breaker on the light right after two. Sand heavy kick right into the command grab recap.
Oh, and a big lockout. He can do the spin, and he can end this health bar right here.
Oh yeah.
Antlion. Oh, he did not. I think he should have spent that bar personally.
No damage ender, so it's not. Oh, that's scary. This is a dangerous hit to get hit by. Sand Explosion on the reset. Love that. Why even worry about what the reset's going to be? Just mash the explosion, and you're just like, yeah, I'm out. Oh, jump was perfect there, and the dive kick for the punish.
And we're going to be playing ping pong with these skulls in a minute here. This is the problem. These are very plus. They're about +5 on block.
Woo!
That's big too. Side swap back with a teleport into the corner. Get some skulls out of it. Jab, throw, but jump out.
It's crazy how much this stuff gets me thinking, you know? Been thinking for years that if they eventually reveal a KI4 or something like that, how would you show like a KI4 to get the audience excited? Man, I'd probably sacrifice a limb of my own to direct, if not like get to help out with like a new Killer Instinct teaser of some kind. I would fucking, Jesus, I would love it. I'd sacrifice a limb to be able to do that. A limb. I'd sacrifice the chat. How about that? I'll, you know, instead of a limb of my own, I'll just sacrifice somebody in the chat. I'll sacrifice one of my chat members to get to do that. How about that? No, it won't be at random. No Thanos shit. I get to pick one of you out. That's how it'll go. I get to choose one based on how much I like you. How cool would a KI teaser be if there was like an almost Diablo-esque in the dark kind of setting where you have all these hooded figures chanting and shit like that with all these candles like they're summoning this creature from beyond, and then in contrast to that you get the opposite, which is a whole bunch of ridiculous technology putting something together a la Terminator style, and you don't know what it is, right? You don't know what the hell it is, and you're seeing it like elevating and escalating and escalating, and it turns out that the crazy chanting like cult members are fucking resurrecting Spinal in the modern day, and they take off all their hoods, and they're a bunch of like bone lords as well, and the machines that are putting shit together are fucking making a full gore, and they fight, and then those reveals happen at like the final moment. You realize it's a new KI. Ah!
sitting there thinking, like,
Oh,
do I even
fuck!
am I gonna
You would almost be confused that it's like, you know, Terminator, if not Diablo or something. And then in the end, it reveals like what they are, and then they fucking like go to fight each other. It's like, oh shit!
mobility and stuff too. You know, there's a lot of really good
Please.
stuff out
It's a
again.
little bit of meager budget.
Yeah, maybe trying to
I'll
jump a
pay for the
little right
CG.
there.
Fuck it.
Shadow Scarab out, get the curse on him.
God, man.
He could
Sitting
just
on
sit
it.
in here, man. I mean, that stinger is going to come out. It's proximity. So if Raven gets close to him, he's going to get stung.
Yeah.
There it is.
Exactly, yeah, it just comes out of the
The
ground.
music kicks in. Wow!
And you can just jump like this, you know, do whatever pressure you want. The Scarab's just gonna keep coming
So
out
fucking.
while it's
I just want that
Oh
moment,
my
you know.
God.
I just want that
really
moment
smart as well. And I like
of
that
just
he
like
gave him a break chance.
you don't know
He
what
could've
this
went for a
game is,
recapture
like
there,
you
but when
know.
you do a spin over
Almost
the
like
pit, it actually
the
gets rid of
thing
the
we
pit,
got
so
with
it's smart
Solid
that Duel
Snake
didn't attempt to do
or
that.
with Snake and
Exactly.
Metal Gear 3. I just want that moment for like a fighting game where we don't know what this is
Just keeps
until
getting
the
stung,
last
and the
second.
timer on
I
the
think that's
stinger
so
just keeps
fucking
getting
exciting.
reset.
Yeah, it's like, bro, stop hitting yourself kind of a moment. It's like, look at this
It
stinger
really
go.
is.
Yeah, and just take the grab ender again. You don't want to do anything to reset
They
your
kind of did
save
it for
because
Killer
they'll
Instinct
get rid of the shadow.
2013.
And
They
if you're
sort
gonna
of
sit on
did,
it, if you're Raven,
you
what
know,
do you do
at the
here?
beginning.
What is the move?
and then they go hard
Yeah,
reveal, you know.
The Scarab out and it was swung and missed. Okay, finally hit him.
Okay, using that for the
How long's it been since a recent KI? 10 years to this year. 10 years.
Oh, what a call out with that command
Jesus.
grab.
And Shadow again. Uh-oh, bad spot to be, although he gets the throw immediately.
Smash Brothers
out
Ultimate
there.
also got a
Trying to
great
get
one.
back there, now it's
Yeah.
trying to cook.
Yeah, stuff like that, you know.
Uh-oh, scary stuff.
You gotta have like a reveal that blows people's fucking socks off when they eventually reveal what it is.
What saved him last time.
Smash-
It actually cut his ender short.
Smash Ultimate has a really good one.
Wow, the cross-up steals the corner. That's going to be Ultra on this. 2-0 to It's Time to do it. Just like
Side
that.
character, thank you very much, dude.
He played so safe in that match. He played the best that you could possibly play around the Shadow Sandpit, abusing that stinger, knowing that Raven was going to get stung, man, and it was just one of those things that Raven just dug himself deeper and deeper. Like,
Has
what do
there
you
ever
do?
been like a better Shadow Pit? Like, I don't...
Yeah, the Joker reveal for Smash was another great one. We all knew it was Persona, but we didn't know what the fuck it was gonna be.
Basically of his life off of it. I mean, it really
FF7 remake trailer.
Like I said
is
earlier,
great
Duel
for that
really,
shit,
like,
too.
first
Man, those
prerogative is
moments
put
are
a Sandpit
incredible
on the
when
screen,
like
and
the
he's doing
payoff
that
is
now.
all worth it and it lands and you're just like, no fucking way. No fucking way. The Sora trailer for Smash. Yeah, here's the thing. Sakurai gets it, right? They did that. Sakurai does get it.
I wouldn't be surprised if
DMC5 had a really good one too. You didn't know what the hell it was until like it drops and you're like, oh shit. Insanely hype. I love that shit, man. Subvert people's expectations as hard as possible, you know? Then start throwing in like classic sound effects and stuff. Little nods here and there. A logo pops by and you're like, wait a minute, what the hell are we looking at? Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Chance to work, doesn't have to worry about it. Although Sandsplosion is a threat. You do have to watch out for that, of course. Although overhead connects. And the skull's bouncing on the screen, extra bit of damage there. And Tierra again has been so good.
Duel using that super jump into counter breaker.
Oh, for the medium break, huh?
Get the round two. And you could smell it, right? You knew he wanted to get out of there with that.
And get a sand pit out. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that
We're gonna
crushing
put
heavy
that
kick
sand
just
pit on the screen.
immediately pull up the sand pit, gives you that extra mobility that which he just uses right away to get out.
Yeah, RE2 remake with the rat trailer, where it follows around the rat, and you hear all the skirmish in the background, but you don't know what the hell it is.
Deleted by that jumping heavy.
And then the zombie appears, and it's like, oh my god, it's Resident Evil 2. Oh my god, it's RE2. So smart, dude. RE7 had an amazing one. RE7's isn't revealed until the very end of the trailer. And you're like, what the fuck? It's Resident Evil! What the fuck?
Crouching jab.
Oh my god.
What a call out the jump dive kick immediately saying, yeah, I know you want to go for it.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, that jumping, the standing heavy punch took him out of that.
Nice, the recapture as well. Goes for the reset on the throw, but Raven with the break.
KYH, thanks for the 10 bucks. Thank you very much, dude. Damn, somebody said 10 years. Are you surprised at the lifespan of this game?
See it pop soon. There we go. Teleport soul sword.
And then you made me just realize that
It was a
Killer
little
Instinct is
early
about to
for the next
outlive
frames left. Try to jump on wake up.
by several years Street Fighter. It's about to outlive Street Fighter by like several years.
Little drop there for Raven is Rob, but it worked out here. And
That's
like I
nuts.
said, no 3-0.
There's about to be like a huge drop off from SF5 in general, right? Because of SF6, which is just the natural order of Street Fighter games. However, Street Fighter 5 came out in 2016. Killer Instinct came out in 2013. Street Fighter 5 is about to be like kind of done in the same exact way Street Fighter 4 was hard dropped as Street Fighter 5 came out.
Duel thinking about it for a minute here. Get some water.
That's crazy.
Any changes or anything? Just having a think, right? Saying what didn't work out for me there. I didn't get 100%.
That's crazy.
Basically from Shadow Scarab.
No, I think you'll still get people playing Tekken 7. I still think there'll be a hardcore community dedicated to T7. I think so. But a lot of the Street Fighter 4 community went away. It became very small after Street Fighter 5. It essentially like vanished the previous game.
Very impressive stuff. So we're back into it here. Loser side top 8 action. Loser of this goes home in 7th place.
Letting the intros rock again.
The way he pulls himself from the ground
It's so
is so
sick,
good.
man.
Yeah, this character's dope.
Yeah, Tekken 7 technically came out in 2015. Technically. And then the console version was in 2017.
My bad. When you get away with like a medium or heavy auto double, you're like, maybe I do lights next, and someone's just ready to break it right away.
Great break there. Gonna put these scarabs out.
Yeah, it has the pit too. Really nice. You can just spring off of it at any point or go for the Sandsplosion. Oh my scarabs. That was so good.
He was so aware of that teleport. He knows that Raven
Like, I think at the majority of events that, Killer Instinct goes to, they still have, like, Street Fighter 4 tournaments. They still have MKX tournaments. They still have tournaments for games that have kind of, like, long and past us from previous titles and shit. But KI still pulls pretty good numbers, at least competitively. It still pulls pretty decent numbers on Xbox Live because it's free on Game Pass, you know? It's crazy how long it's survived. It's like this and it's almost better because like this and Marvel I've had like proper resurgences over several times throughout the past 10 years. So Ultimate Marvel 3 and KI being like 10-plus-year-old games still getting a whole bunch of people showing up for shit, man, it's wild.
Gonna waste out the rest of this Instinct too on this combo. So Instinct no longer a factor here. Oh, the overhead, man, that was
What
brutal.
killed KI? Not officially, but unofficially, the Xbox Live division getting dissolved. KI was an XBLA game. Xbox Live division doesn't exist anymore, and it got dissolved back in like 2017-ish. Microsoft changed the way that entire department worked, you know? It kind of left KI in this position where they're like, uh-oh, so what do we even do? Because at that point forward, there was no more small-scale Microsoft games. There wasn't. Everything from Microsoft was like a AA or AAA sort of experience. And KI was like somewhere between single A to AA in terms of budget. So really, like a lot of other people had things to do, from what I understand. A lot of folks that were at XBLA got split into other parts. They went to go on work at Age of Empires and Crackdown and all that kind of stuff. So there really wasn't a focused effort at the company because they were doing so many different things. But there is no more XBLA games, right? That doesn't exist anymore. It just doesn't. You don't get small Microsoft games anymore, and KI was a small Microsoft game.
Same thing, jumping heavy punch and an early lockout from Raven. He's gonna fit the shadow in here.
Oh, and he got the heavies after. Nice.
No, Phil Spencer, I don't think specifically killed it, right? XBLA just got sort of phased out. Like it wasn't as much like just kill XBLA. It was more like the way Microsoft was going to operate was turning into Games Pass, you know. So.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Scouted another Sandsplosion.
Iron Galaxy had to go do other stuff. They went to go make like Rumbleverse and shit, and several other games. There's some great games in XBLA, man. They're still there though. You can still buy them.
Has the lead here with that life lead.
Oh, what a shadow counter on the slide. Will he get the kill on this health bar? Very nice from Duel. Damage ender right after the light manual. Get that pit out. Get ready.
Yeah, this goes down as one of the most well-received single-party Microsoft games in the past 10 years. Only next to Forza and fucking Gears, because all the Halos had some crazy goddamn drama with all of them, you know? And like almost every single Halo for the past decade has had some ridiculous drama associated with it. But we're talking like first-party Microsoft. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is a recent one. actually one of the more well-received games in Microsoft's library, and relatively. And that's not even like I'm trying to hype up KI. It's more like it's been rough, you know. That Xbox One era really fucked shit up. Sea of Thieves is definitely a big one. There's a few in there. There's a few diamonds, but it's like, believe it or not, Killer Instinct is probably in like top 5 of Microsoft efforts over the past 10 years that have really gone well. And I mean, how do we know it's gone well? They're updating the game right now. They just updated it so that you can still play KI on modern Xbox infrastructure. Holy shit!
Yeah, that was gonna be over the Rico.
Oh my God! Fuck you, man! Wow! Risked everything.
Counterbreaker gonna take the set 3-2.
Oh, he missed the book. Hit him with the book.
That was
holy shit.
Was unreal, actually.
That was insane. The awareness to know that Raven was on top of that antlion. He snatched him right up. He knew he was going to try to move.
I know Microsoft's work KI pop prices. Oh no, they did. They did. Several tournaments. For a while, people were making more money winning Killer Instinct than Street Fighter and Tekken. For like several years. Like Killer Instinct had some of the highest prize pools next to Evo Champions and shit for a long time in the mid 2010s. Yeah, they were there for quite a bit.
That really close set he had earlier with Wheels too for the semis qualifier. That was wild, man.
Super tough, dude. These guys are killers in here.
Okay, that was a pretty good set to not be 3-0, right?
No,
I'm pretty
absolutely.
happy that one went the distance after it was looking like 2-0 for time.
Yeah, for example, what Rico Suave won like 90 grand or something? Maybe close to 100 for one of the Evos because of the Microsoft prize pool bonus. Yeah, and that is way more money than almost anybody was winning from any of those games with way bigger, you know, entrants. So it's crazy that like the person winning the most money at Evo for those years was technically Killer Instinct players. Whew. And 90K in like 2015 or some shit, that shit is wild. They supported, they really did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it wasn't until big Capcom CPT things, you know?
And kind of play this back and forth, just look walking, just playing nice and slow and steady. If you're base, your idea here is disruption.
Gonna watch Topanga. What's going on with Topanga tonight? I don't have approval to watch Topanga stuff, but what's going on?
You don't want to make things slow and steady. Where
we just got done watching Top 8 Marvel.
Yeah, base is stocked up on skulls here, which is
gonna KYH, thank you. Hope Microsoft finds a dev for to license out Killer Instinct and bring it back with a vengeance. Put Chai and Hi-Fi Rush in KI2. That's not a terrible idea. That's a really cool idea. Anyway, again, Microsoft that after brain they turn KI into a pseudo Smash game, put their new IP to good use, and guest characters Age of Empires guy, Doom guy, Skyrim guy, Ghost from COD, Psychonauts guy, Forza Car. Yeah, there's definitely some room, you know, especially with the IP expansion that they have. There's a lot of room for that shit. Doom guy is the most ideal because he was supposed to be in Smash. Some people wanted him in Smash. I mean, we're talking like a new Killer Instinct exists, and we do not know yet, right? That shit is still far from being anything but a rumor. Pushka, thanks for the 25. I want to say thanks for all the content. Your stuff got me into fighting games, and I couldn't be more grateful. Damn, Pushka, thank you. Holy shit. That's extremely nice of you. Thank you, dude. Okabe, Capcom era, shut up. Thank you. Mr. Dave, thanks for the 54 months. Ellen Lave, Gabino, Dragon Wolf, thank you.
Oh yeah, he's almost dead.
Sorry, Okabe fooled me one time, so I have to be mad at him.
Dolphin who just built an instinct as well. Pops it right away. Shadow Skull, but nothing off of it too. Base is in a bad spot here.
There is an Xbox showcase coming up. There is.
All right, Skull does the anti-air for you,
and it's been almost a couple of years since we heard about that KI rumor. So we'll see.
Base gonna put the pressure on here in the corner. It's not quite over until it's over, and now it's over.
Oh,
nice confirm from Sonic Dolphin. Very, very nice.
That's something he has not been missing so far, right? The one-hit snap he confirms right into Ultra has not given a lot of chances for you to just guess break at the end there and then get out.
Isn't the Microsoft thing on like June 11th?
You just want to like go for the Ultra, get the job done.
Absolutely. You don't want to give anybody a chance to break, especially around here, man. They're going to come back on.
What would the KI gift sub bet be? We'll talk about that on that day. I think KI anything would be pretty high. Right? That'd be like at least a 500 gift sub bet. Granted, it is the 10-year anniversary of KI this year, so, you know.
That was a very, very short combo.
Yeah, and then just unfortunately unfortunate mistiming on the overhead, which gives Sonic Dolphin a chance here. Man, these jabs just whiffing, saying, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw you again. Why not?
I wish he would teleport.
Be easy. Thanks for the 31 months.
Perfectly times that counter hit. Another break on the heavy auto from base.
Ooh, I like that jump a lot. And yeah, that was going to be unfortunate because of the dragon, exactly.
Do you think KI from a different studio could lose the magic of what it was? Feel like New Desert KI or groups of people who really understood what the game had? Yeah. I mean, yes. KI is one of the scariest games to make a sequel for. Again, because they essentially had lightning in a bottle twice, right? They found lightning in a bottle with Double Helix and lightning in a bottle with, with Iron Galaxy. So, yeah. It is pretty scary to make a sequel to this game because there's a lot of expectation.
Still fishing for those reversals with that jab.
Oh, that's an
this might be
lockout.
it. This is so much damage. Oh,
it's so close. So 55% on that. And the meaty jab to clean it up. 2-0. The play is too clean from Sonic Dolphin.
Yeah, the chance of them getting Mick Gordon back is, you know, who knows?
Even when he doesn't have the online presence, man.
If it ever happened again.
Top 3 last year. Top 3.
Man, very impressive. That was like just super clean play from top to bottom.
I'm back. I had to do something upstairs because family, right? They get annoying. And of course, a relative from overseas had to call.
Tough question. How would you improve KI? Right, that's not.
Hey, Dre.
I think more of it is, what do you keep? Right, I think that's a better question instead of how do you improve.
Because a relative decided to call at like 9:30, so I had to go upstairs, and then it was just like, you had to pick this time to do it. I'm like, so I went downstairs. I'm like, I'm just gonna go. So, yeah. We're just watching a little bit of it.
I think like what are new staples of Killer Instinct?
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I wanted to play Killer Instinct a little bit earlier, but you know, unfortunately. So, all right. So at least we got a little bit of a view of how crazy it is with Killer Instinct. I definitely for sure know that if you get pinned to a wall, you're gonna definitely get combo womboed and then you're dead. You know, unless you can break out of the wall. Being stuck in the wall. That's for sure. Yeah, and I learned that firsthand in one of the Shadow Lords playthroughs and stuff like that. And I was like, I cannot get out of this wall. Alright. So let's actually do some single player, so that way we can actually get familiar with some of the other characters. Because I am only familiar with Jago. Rip Raptor, Kim Woo, and Saberwolf is interesting. So we'll do that. Yeah. Hi Pete, I saw you before. And yeah, that would be cool, Gutter. I know a couple of people, there's definitely a lot of friends I know that are going to be playing Street Fighter 6. So it's going to be definitely interesting to see how they're going to do the mix between the classic controls and the modern. They're either going to keep the modern and the classic control competition separate, or they may just do like, you know, they may put them together because again, they did give a nerf to modern controls where it's 20% lower damage input. Yeah, it's for me. It's just like I'm gonna be terrible, of course. Like I already know forever I will be terrible at fighting games. You know, unless I put hours into and practice it. Trust me, and like unless I get my own arcade stick, because for me, classic like the controller controls, they're okay. That's what I first started with, and most people have controller. But for me, I'm terrible at like the quarter turns and a half circle turns and stuff like that. But you know, as long as you're having fun, of course, there's gonna be some fighters that are gonna suck, and some fighters are gonna be like pretty great. But other than that, you know, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my ride. The only one that I did not like was Soul Calibur 6. Oh, I was sorely disappointed with that game. Oh, the only one I really liked was Geralt's storyline for the character one, and that was the only one that seemed pretty fun. Everything else was just too much dialogue. Way too much dialogue. Hey, Grok. Modern versus classic controls. Have you heard about the Street Fighter 6 implementing that, Grok Walk? Because Street Fighter 6 is releasing next week, and they implemented modern and classic controls. Okay, so classic controls are your usual, like, you know, your kick, punch, and your kick, punch buttons, right? You have your hard, light, heavy, light, and mid punches, right? So you basically have to input all of these combos, right? But with modern controls, it's more simplified. So with Street Fighter 6, they simplified the controls just to be like certain arrows, like maybe just one directional, and then, you know, you can do neutral positioning, and then you can use that one. Hey Pete, how's it going? Yeah, so it's supposedly better to get people who are new to fighting to get into the fighter games, which is like people like me would do it. But I'm kind of used to trying out the classic controls thanks to Guilty Gear Strive, so I kind of want to learn how to do that. And then it's a stepping stone literally for people who are new to the game and maybe they want to progress into classic controls. They can do it. Yes, new audience, basically to get the new audience in and stuff like that. So what happens is that because a lot of people worry that if they change it from modern controls, it's going to put a lot of people in disadvantages, because you're going to have a lot of new people versus a lot of the fighting game veterans coming into these new fighting games and new versions of it, right? So what it is that instead of making it way easier for the people playing modern controls to beat the classic controls, like super easy, so what it is that they usually give them a nerf. So what Street Fighter is doing is that when you are fighting with modern controls versus somebody who's in classic controls, modern control damage is actually down by 20% versus classic controls. So, and of course there is a dynamic one, but that is like literally only for offline play. Online play will only be for modern and classic controls, which actually is a very nice balance, because it does present a challenge for people who are new, but at the same time it's not too easy at the same time. And that's a good balance from what I can see. Of course, they're going to keep practicing, and they're going to keep, you know, nerfing and buffing it down. It's definitely actually a pretty good system. Anything to make fighters easier for newcomers will be a good thing. Yeah, and exactly. And then people who are willing to go into the classic controls, and I'm sure there are plenty of them that will. Hey Yash, how's it going? Good morning. And actually, to be honest, I think it's a genius system. It is definitely a very genius system. I mean, that was the one thing with Guilty Gear actually going a little bit in a different realm, Guilty Gear Strive, where they had the mission tutorial sequence to teach you how to do all the combos and everything like that. Actually, I really like that type of learning system for that. And I actually appreciated Guilty Gear Strive as my first opening game for fighting. So, and that kind of got me into that one. I really like Guilty Gear Strive a lot. The music is such a banger too. Oh, so good. I keep listening to music on repeat. Yeah, and then playing the demo and the open beta for Street Fighter 6, that was really fun. Playing Juri, Kimberly, Ryu, Ken, you know, everything. I don't mind getting beat by newcomers with using easier controls if they're having a good time. They can just strive. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I mean, of course, like, I'm going against, like, you know, people like Underdog, you know, some of the friends that I have, Jeffy, Peanut Butter, Gogez, who are really, really good at it. Like, those three are, like, super OP Big Boss. You know, it's really good. And I'm sure you're going to kick my ass too, Josh, if you ever play against me. But I'm having fun. I mean, of course, with new players, like, you have to lose a lot to learn. You know, there's a lot of people who always like, I have to win. I'm never going to have fun. Like, no, that's not the point of a fighting game. You're going to have wins and loses. You know, you just have to learn from the losses, see what you do. If you can't improve, well, then that's your own thing. But as long as you're having fun, usually with friends, you know, and then you're just like, oh, like, okay, so I'll just take this as a learning experience each time. That's what it is. You'll learn. You're supposed to learn every day. How to play. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, even if you fight against a lot of bots, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different because you're not having that real-time reaction. Like, with the bots, you could technically memorize, like, their timings, and sometimes their timings could be different. Yeah. That's what it is, definitely, for sure. Create the best version of you. Play through story mode. Okay. I play fighters mostly, so if you do end up staying around. Oh yeah, I mean, definitely for sure, because I'm I'm big on variety gutter, I'll definitely be like going back and forth between different genres, but definitely for sure fighting's gonna be a regular at some point. I do have a whole bunch of friends that play like Tekken. They do have, some of them have Guilty Gear and definitely Street Fighter, so currently definitely for sure Street Fighter is probably gonna definitely be a regular for this time. He has combo assist that is the same goal. Yeah, and that's what it is with the combo assist. Like, I was very confused with it in the beginning because I was like, do I have to button mash anything or do I have to put in so many inputs? I'm like, I'm very confused. I was testing it out to see if it worked well on my computer, Dre. I was playing Kuma. I was like, okay, this is interesting. So we'll see. But I know quite a few people who play that too, so I'm like, okay, we'll see. And then Dead or Alive is a whole nother thing. Dude, the combos are so particular. Yeah, they're so particular. Let's go to story mode. Welcome to the all-new story mode. Unlock all 3 endings for each character to reveal the mural, XP, rewards, and more. There's 3 endings for each character? Oh, shit. Oh, this is only season 1. Okay. Let's go to Jago. Well, the music here is really good also for Killer Instinct because of Mick Gordon. Also, as usual, let me know if the music is loud over my voice or if my voice is too loud, too breaking, and whatnot. So, we need to have a mic check at some point. Alright. Alright. Dossier balance. The warrior monk betrayed by his order and haunted by demons, Jago struggles to find peace in a world on the brink of chaos. So ending 1 is complete story mode, 2 is ultra combo orchid, and 3 is complete on medium or higher difficulty. That is very blue. I don't like that. Okay. Hi, Frizz. Good morning. Or good evening. Shouldn't you be sleeping? 6'1", 205 pounds, age 30. Wow, he's younger than me. Like, threat level extreme. Himalayas. After a lifetime of devoted to purity and discipline, Jago was tortured by knowledge that the last vestiges of the evil tiger spirit Gargos remained with him. He sets forth to discover an opponent strong enough to purge Gargos' corruption in the crucible of combat. Yeah, that one was very bizarre. I did not like the extra clothing on him. It was like, they made him look like a surgeon. So were you going into surgery and you literally were fighting somebody just wearing tatters? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Please don't call me May-sama. I'm not above anybody. I'm not a master. No, nothing. It was okay. It was pretty good. There was a lot of people. I mean, that wasn't that many people. It was only like maybe a total of like 12 people. Like, it was definitely fun. Got to talk to some different people and saw like a person that I haven't seen like in like 2 years because I left the workplace that I was in. So it was pretty cool. This one I'm going to tomorrow is with a whole bunch of my cosplay friends, and I haven't been to my friend and his partner's place. Both of them wanted me to go to their party the year before. I was like, I can't come. And then another friend of mine is gonna be there with her partner or their partner, so I'm gonna be like interested. So it was not a bad party, but it was like I was like, I could be home. Tomorrow's party I think might be better. Well, we'll see, but it's not gonna be anything crazy. I didn't really drink because I had to drive, so I'm not gonna really drink too much, and don't think I'm gonna really drink anything tomorrow. If anything, maybe just like one. Yeah. Yeah, and you gotta do surgery at 8 and lay to SmackDown by 9. Yeah, for me, it's just like, sometimes it's like I just don't want to be out. I mean, as much as I want to go out, I'd just rather just do things by myself. Ooh, we're going against Arya. Okay. Oh shit. Can I not break out of this? Shit. I feel like I'm going like slower when I come to these things. Oh, that's right. She has 3 phases. I forgot about that. Don't forget to wind kick.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
I wish you had Shago's hair. You gotta get that buzz cut, and then you gotta, I mean, kind of like the semi mohawk cut, and then you just gotta literally like wax that hair out to the wind. You literally gotta go to the pier, let that wind blow that hair. Because you know how long that's gonna take forever to like get that styled, and how much hair wax you're gonna use. Oh, it's DJ combo. The fierce and heavy ones cover a lot of ground, yeah. Because also there's gonna be a lot of crouching. A lot of crouching and then blocking. Oh, what you ban TJ? Ooh. Yeah, see, he's doing a lot of crouching. Oh. Ooh, okay. Oh, he's blocking. Come on. You feeling for 6-4? No, Ooh, okay. So far, I really like Kimberly and I like Juries, but I definitely want to try Manon. Because I really like her style of ballet combined with Taekwondo. But also, I don't really know who else to play much because I haven't really played too much of like Ryu or Ken like in any previous games. Ooh. Oh, wait, really? Yeah, I mean, definitely for sure, like, I'm really up to trying out all the different characters. JP looks really, like, cool. He has, like one of those, like, if you think about it, he's, like, one of those old knights from, like, you know, those old warriors who's come back. Feel like, you know what, I am coming out of retirement to beat the shit out of people. Like, definitely like JP's look. Holy crap. Oh, come on. What do you mean? I didn't do it on purpose. I had to go upstairs because apparently a relative decided to call from overseas and we had to do it. I like JP's design. And then I don't think Ibuki's in there, I think. I think Ibuki is in there. So I'll just have to see who is going to be there. Trying to see who else is what. I kind of like Luke's character. Fight-wise, the grappling, but I have to get used to like certain things on that one. It's a little bit harder for me on modern controls. Yo, Jeffy, how's it going? I'm gonna do Zangief. Oh my god. Well, you never know because I have to play all the characters, Gutter, so maybe I might become a Zangief main. Who knows? Because apparently they said his grappling is gonna be like a pain in the ass. I don't know. I really don't know who I'm gonna main. I really do like Kimberly a lot. Kimberly and Yuri. Not Yuri. Jury. Yeah, doing actual wrestling shit. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, good morning, Jeffy. How are you? How's your day off? It is you have I think you said you had off today, right? Because normally you work on Mondays. I want to try both, Danny, but I'm debating if I want to buy it or if I want to make it. I'm like, if I want to get it in time for like next week, I probably will have to buy it on Amazon. I'm just like, yeah, I definitely want to try it. But how's it going, Danny? Also, don't be alarmed if I disappear again, because I probably have to go upstairs to say bye to them if they end up stop talking. Yeah, I could imagine he's gonna be crazy. So I think what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna test out things for like at least 2 to 3 weeks, and then they're probably gonna definitely nerf or buff people for sure, especially to balance out with the modern controls. I can definitely tell that they might maybe nerf something for Jury and Kimberly for sure. And of course, they'll probably follow the feedback from people when they're playing the open beta. But I think fairly for sure, like everything's balanced in my opinion. I am just a noob, so I do not know anything, but the balance between the lower damage in modern controls against the classic controls is pretty fun, because like we've had some pretty close calls, like Jeffy, Danny, Underdog, they're freaking OP. God, I got my ass kicked a lot. So, but definitely for sure, I've had some times where it was pretty close. Guile was tanky as hell, man, but I sucked with him, so I had no clue what to do. Like, the only thing is that he just kept freaking charging. I need some noob lube. Oh my god. J-Dunk, jail for you.
Bunk. Horny jail for you.
Borrow one. Yeah, they had a pretty cheap one on Macari, and I have like $50 I have to use anyway. Shut up, Dre. Do you want me to put you on jail too? You cop. Oh my god. Build one would be nice. Yeah, I've been having a major building itch again. And I actually did end up ordering a macro pad. Kyle's your boy. Yeah. I ordered another macro pad, which is a little bit larger than my current one. So what I'm going to end up doing though is that I might have to solder like the grommet pieces that allow it to be hot swappable for the switches, so I'm gonna probably end up doing that at some point. Y'all are so bad. Oh yeah, Gutter, and just don't be afraid if we end up putting you in jail at some point. The lewd jail. That's like occasionally that happens a lot here. So, and not because of me, it's because of y'all. Yeah, so I'm actually really excited for Street Fighter 6 because I definitely am really interested in the world tour. Horny citations, oh my god. Ooh.
You might get cut.
I like her design, Maya. I know, you're gonna get it a day earlier than I will. And I'm not gonna be able to play it till like later that evening. Oh god. Okay. Nice. Oh, was it the same day as the release? Yeah, you're gonna get it earlier though, so. So you, shit, motherfucker. You're gonna be in a more of an advantage than I will be. I mean, you already played 5. Yeah. Oh shoot. Oh no. No, 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 no. Shit. Shit. Yo, Great Fox, how's it going? You tried to borrow the Schopenhofer? It was a great one. And they also have power. So what'd you think, by the way? It was nice! Yeah, it's a light German beer. Or was it Belgian beer? So the flavor is definitely going to be not as strong hoppy-wise, but the fruit flavor is really good, so I'm glad you like it. Oh, you're welcome. And again, there's also hard ciders that you could go on to. So, but definitely like Belgian beers are pretty good from what I've been told. And then definitely for sure Schopenhofer is a really good one. Kind of, Danny, kind of. Because I started off with Jago doing like the tutorial and stuff like that, doing like his shadow combo thing. That's the thing. The auto combos are still throwing me off because I'm so used to inputting so many different things, trying to remember it. Like, for example, with Guilty Gear Strive, you have to remember the specials and the other stuff like that. It's weird. Like, it throws me off a lot, but definitely for sure, this kind of reminds me of, like, modern controls, in a sense. Thunder, that's what his name was. Is this the voice actor for Raven? Yeah. Come on, let me grab you, please. There we go. Oh, okay. Now I understand that. See, now that's the problem that I have. Like, once you break into a combo input, then you have that stupid, like, cooldown. Ooh. Ooh. Ash, motherfucker. Yo, Shay, how's it good? How's it going? Good evening. Are you about to go to work soon? Oh, mother of pearl.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Supreme victory.
Yo, up and left, how's it going? Good afternoon. Doing well, Shay. We're just doing some combo breaking. We're practicing the different characters because I probably at some point will at least play half an hour of multiplayer. My ass is gonna get served badly, for sure. Yeah. Good. I'll probably definitely play Shadow Lords offline. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this was the 2013 version, and it actually just got a quality of life update with the servers. Ooh, no. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun. This is actually pretty fast, you know, because like it's kind of like similar on par with like a combination of like controls with the slower controls of what was it, Injustice? Ooh, shit. but it's like the speed of like Guilty Gear. But this has auto combos, which is also kind of confusing me a bit. But hey, I'm having fun with it a lot, and that's all that counts. Kind of, I guess. It's kind of like playing a little bit of like with Soul Bad Guy in the beginning of the tutorial. It's just kind of, and then also like with May as a secondary character in Guilty Gear Strive. I kind of like Rip Raptor because I was playing the Shadow Lords mode, and I used Rip Raptor a lot. So it's between Jago and Rip Raptor. I'm just doing the story mode right now for I'm only beginner. Oh, that's why it was hella easy. Oh shit. I wonder how medium's gonna be. Ah, fudge. It's gonna be suck. Orchid.
Target spotted. This should be quick.
I like her steampunk look. And she has the nightsticks. The batons. Oh, fuck. Orchid is hot in this. She got some nice exposure there, and I like her steampunk outfit. Ooh. Ooh. Can't break my face, Orchid. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Ooh, she did a counter breaker.
I'm afraid your path ends here. Supreme victory!
Okay, so how many people? Oh, there's only 7 people. Okay, so we're going against Fulgor. Okay. It was also definitely interesting to see like the one Halo guy. I think it was General Ram or something like that was in here. Like, oh, he's blocking already. Okay. Oh, he's breaking, doing that combo break. Arbiters, Ram his gears. Sorry. Definitely gonna do, shoot, ooh. I'm gonna do Metal Hellsinger because there's a new DLC, Danny, and it's the Beast, Dreams of the Beast, or Beast of Dreams, and I definitely like that music from there. Come on. Oh, he blocked that too? Okay. Never finished Metal Hellsinger. It's so good. Good old John Halo from the Halo series. Come on. I've never played the Gears series, solid. Yo, Phantom Fat Fox Sound, that's good. I feel good, I have a good feeling Fulgor's stage and theme, heavily inspired the newer Doom games. It's possible. Because also Mick Gordon was the one who did the music, so I'm not surprised. How you doing, by the way, Phantom Foxhound? Shit. Oh. Oh, come here. Come here, let me grab you. Nope. Yeah, oh man, I love Mick Gordon. Doom is like really what got me into it, into like stuff like this. Like I really love Doom. Never thought I was gonna get into it. I was like, okay, let me just try Doom 2018. I was like, okay, I got into it. Loved Eternal. loved Doom 2018 and played the original ones, which were really fun. Played, what was it? I think it was Doom 3 or Doom 4. I want to say it was Doom 3 on Veteran, which sucked, but I had a lot of fun. Oh yeah, the quality is the same. Oh my god, it's so good with music. I don't know if you can say that. I mean, it's like shooter games or like, you know, into just games that I'm like, you know, that I'm just willing to try different games. Like, I never thought I would really like Doom as much as I did. Because I was more of a safe person. Like, listen, I grew up playing Kingdom Hearts, okay? And I mostly just went from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2, and then straight through, and then Dynasty Warriors was hack and slashers. Didn't really play anything else. Like, I never really played horror. I never really played, like, you know, other stuff. So I was like, you know what, I'll get into it. I played Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3. I wasn't bad, Resident Evil 3. It was just too short. Resident Evil 4, I really loved Resident Evil 4 Remake. Definitely want to play the OG. I have to figure out the mods for it. Yeah, so I just like playing different things. It's not a bad game, Jeffy. It's just interesting. I just couldn't care for the storyline for how it progressed for Kingdom Hearts. Eventually, I'll play 3. I'm just interested how 4 is gonna go. We're going to reveal to us that his 8-string guitars were just electric guitars with a few basses. Oh, he just told us this ultimate secret, right, Phantom? And also, apparently, he's working on something because he teased something, I think it was on Twitter, that he was doing a home recording studio type of thing. So it'll be interesting to see what his new project's going to be. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is not bad. I do definitely also want to play more of the Dragon Quest series games. I've played, you know, some of them for like, what, the handheld color. I don't remember if I played anything for DS, but definitely played it. I have the, what was it? I think it's Dragon Quest 8 for PS2. And I had Dragon Quest Warriors, which was like a hack and slash type of one. That was okay. I definitely want to get into some of the other older games that I have too. Folklore. I played Shadow of Colossus already. Devil May Cry. I need to play 5. I have to really go back what I have on my PS3. I can't remember what I have. Too many games. I always want to get to Dragon Quest. It's a lot. There's a lot of going back and forth, and then there's a lot of fighting, collecting. It's kind of like Pokemon, in a sense. Unless you have the patience for it, like, you know, with the storyline and progression and stuff like that. But it's not bad. There's a whole bunch of other consoles I want to get back, games I want to get into, especially, like, you know, what do I have? I have so many games in right now. Like, a lot of the obscure ones as well. Funny enough, I went to so many years of not playing video games to play Metal Gear series again. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Danny. With a lot of games that have their campaign modes, I definitely want to try them. Like this one here, they have a story mode, so I don't know which one I'll stick with. Probably, for sure, I'll probably do like Guilty Gear, Street Fighter, so I'll definitely focus on those. And then, you know, of course, Tekken is coming out, so I've really never played Tekken, so we'll probably play Tekken at some point again. And then, of course, we'll do the Metal Gear Solid games again if it comes out the same time as the PlayStation editions, because PS5 is going to be having the Master Collection, I guess, for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 coming out in autumn for the PlayStation. I don't know if it's going to come out on Steam at the same time, but it'll definitely be fun to see how they will adapt it for PC, because the GOG was dog shit. And then I do have it on original format, so I can play those games later on towards the end of the year. But we'll see. There's just too many games. Might also play Vampire Survivor again at some point. Pursue his destiny to become master of the Tiger Spirit. Yeah, at least there's a whole variety of games that I can fall back onto. I also have the PSP games to do too. Oh, what are we... What? Wait, what? Why is there a sudden change of music? Why are we going to like electro Eurobeats? This is like 2000s, like 1990s. This is weird. That was definitely weird. Killer Instinct 2 reference? Oh, okay. Okay. So I guess this is just beginner? Okay. What time do we have? Maybe I can go for this until like 11 o'clock, and then I'll do like try online. Saberwolf here looks like a skunk. Oh my. That kind of reminds me of Van Helsing. Threat level high, age 50. 415 pounds, 5'11", having endured agonizing procedures to remove his freakish cybernetic implant, Saberwolf feels no closer to reclaiming his humanity. Barely clinging to sanity, he nurses an addiction to ancient medicines and artifacts which seem to slow his descent into savagery. I remember the one of the difficulties being named Kyle, and I did not know what it meant until I learned about the joke about a guy named Kyle who punches holes in his walls. I have never heard of that. I have no clue what that is. I do like Saberwolf's design here. Yeah, Firefox Fluffy saws. I do not know that, Iggles. But how you doing, Iggles?
Watch out.
Oh yeah, I have to remember that Saberwolf's input is different. The joke is that the difficulty would have literally the chances to turn me into a Kyle. Jesus. Ooh, no. Oh. Wait. Why did the freaking tree go down? Get slammed. I do like Saberwolf as well.
Supreme victory.
Rip Raptor. I love Rip Raptor's diamond claws. I guess you can't call them diamond claws or laser claws. Oh, Rip Raptor's so cool. Ooh. Come on. Are you blocking the entire time? I do like Saberwolf. I like that. Get it. Oh, come on. I like that slip between the legs, too. Oh, you block it. You, oh, damn. Come on. Nice. Love Saber Wolf seems you're really looking for the changes. Yeah, I like trying different out different characters. Ooh, come on. The thing is that I think it's because, like, especially like with the charge characters with here, because they do the auto combo here. Like, I know, what was it? We were talking about Jury the last time we were doing the open beta, and Jury is like a charge character because like there's certain things where you have to set her up with her foot, and I didn't realize like her glowing foot and with the waist, the energy waves coming out was like something for her charge. I think I was fighting Danny with him, and he was playing Jury. That was actually quite interesting to see how her charge attack was charging. Omen. Kind of reminds me of those spiky thingies in Resident Evil 4 where you had to shoot their hearts out, but you had to use the thermal scope to get the hearts. Ooh, you blocking? Oh, God damn it. I broke that combo. Oh shit. No. Oh shit. No. No. Nope. Shit. Please. Yes, okay. Come on. Ooh. Oh, no. Shit. Problem is that these guys don't really have too much of a gap closer, I feel. Well, I guess they do, in a sense. Yeah, I use charge mostly, try to get to change people's misconception of Guile by using him aggressively. The thing is that I think it's because I don't know how to use him at all. Because I wish they gave you more time to actually have like your own room, like with Street Fighter 6. I wish they had like an actual practice room you can go into, like with no one there. I mean, of course you can say you don't accept their challenges, but that made it a little bit weird. So I mean, of course, once it comes out, you know, I'm gonna try to definitely focus on like training more, stuff like that with the other ones. Because Guile's, from what I was watching when someone was playing Guile, like Guile is actually pretty good, and he's actually pretty fast in like his charging, and he does a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm like, I didn't know he did that, because every time whenever I kept doing like the whatever his like punches, kicks, or like his medium, light, and heavies, it was the same thing over and over. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? But yeah, it's gonna be more of a practice thing. Ooh, it's Sadira. Oh, she's a spider. All true Americans play Guile. Whale. Ooh. There's a depth charge buffering. That's what I was just thinking, that there was something weird that was, I wouldn't say weird, but it was like something different with Guile because like, you know, you had, it's like a stacking charge, isn't it? Oh, okay. Oh. Ooh. She is block heavy, okay. While you're charging down or back, you can still do the attacks until you link your charge attack. Yeah. Was he still doing his charge thing with modern controls? I don't think so, right? Because I think they said you could do some of his stuff neutrally, but I think maybe it was not. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't think you charge. Oh, this definitely looks like, the UTC in Doom. Definitely looks like the UTC. UAE or whatever? I forget what it's called. Oh, it's Cinder time. It's more punishing if you whiff or get blocked. Oh, fuck, I missed that? Come on. Get bit. Come here. Oh, okay. UAC. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, okay. United States of Airmits? No. Come here. Get slapped. Huh. I do like Saber Wolf. It'd be funny if they just did it like a trolling thing, just instead of his like thing, it's like Bork. Oh shit. Oh, I broke that. Fuck. Ooh. Oh, come on. Ooh, no, no, no. Oh, fuck. Ooh, what the fuck? Oh shit, that was so cool. What the heck did I do? I don't even know. I was sick. I don't even know what I did. Oh, damn, that was so cool. Okay, gotta be careful and poke. Ooh. I like Rip Raptor, and I also do like, Saberwolf. I did go full beast mode. That was exciting. I was like, I never knew I could do an ultimate. That was new. Oh shit. Ah, fuck you. Oh, no, 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 fuck, I'm locked out. Shit. Oh, no, no, no. Ah, shit. Maybe playing a wolf, sublimely communicating to us that she's secretly a furry. Oh my god, Pete. So lockout means that you cannot break the combo. So you're basically getting combo womboed until they're done. Or the combo, or their combo chain breaks. Because there's going to be a certain sound that means that you lost the combo. Come on. No, this is story mode. Hit. When you get locked out if you use the wrong strength breaker. Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing, Grok. And the one biggest thing is either, you know, they block it very well, or you have that sound that tells you that the combo was broken. Give me 1 second, I'm just gonna double check something. Oh yeah, chair stream. Oh, we do have a, I think it's exclamation point dad joke thing. I think it's still there from Stream Elements. The dad jokes are really top notch. I'm a big dad joke fan. I think it's dad. Yes, here we go. Here's one. In my career as a lumberjack, I cut down exactly 52,487 trees. I know this because I keep a log. Anyone here play Virtual Fighter 5, Virtual Showdown, Ultimate Showdown? Gonna learn to juggle, but didn't have the balls. Oh my god. That I also, there's a whole bunch of ones that I have to look into, like the other ones. Like there's Blaze Blue. Oh wait, there's 2 Dans. Wait. I'm now confused. What just happened? Oh wait, that's why. Oh, it was Yash's Danny. That's right. I forgot. Hi, Arcanum Dragon. That's why with Yash I just say Yash, because I was like, damn it, I know 2 Dannys. It's like, this is gonna suck. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of virtual fighters. No. That's enhance. Enhance. I had it for a while. This is temperature activated. So if it's cold, it changes color. But this is just something I made like a couple months ago. It has all of my emotes and stuff on here. It was a pain in the ass to do this though. Unenhance. Unenhance. Bamboo top. But you have to be careful because if you if you keep it closed too long, there's still moisture in it. It will actually mold the bamboo. So you have to like let it dry out. I also put like what they use to condition the wooden or the bamboo cutting boards, the mineral oil, the orange mineral oil, to give it like to make it still look okay. Bloodlust reawakened the combat.
Yeah, dude!
Oh, Riptor. 82, thank you so much for the follow. I don't have a table saw. Wait, what's up? Didn't you get one from Little last time? Or you didn't end up doing that? Conra. Oh, okay. Did you need to cut something? They had one on sale though at one point. Okay, we'll probably do like a couple more. Maybe one more and then we'll try. Oh shit, really? Compared to Tekken? Oh, no. I guess it depends. What do I want to try? That's right. I don't know anything about Seadra. Or Sidira. Yo, dog. Underdog, how's it going? Oh. Oh. Okay. Why don't you use a jigsaw? If you wanna like go on the cheap one, get a jigsaw and then get a, like a metal stainless steel ruler. So that way you can align it. You can use C-clamps to keep the ruler in the metal ruler in place. Okay, cool. Thanks, Solid Grey Fox. Yeah, there's a lot of people here who know how to do it. They have the horses at Lowe's if you wanted to get the ones for the table saw. They have the table horses. Yeah, no worries. Tips are always appreciated. Nice. What do you call? Gutterbox was in here before, and they said that they used to do competitive Killer Instinct, and was like, what was it, number 2 in Evo 2015? I was like, that's awesome. Oh man. Yeah, everybody's hosting for the whole weekend since it's also American Memorial Day this weekend too. I was watching a little bit of the combo breaker fights that you recommended from Max, and it was actually pretty interesting to see some of the stuff. And I definitely learned is like you definitely want to avoid the walls, otherwise you're screwed if they do full combo. And then I had to do something upstairs for a phone call, family phone call. And then we're doing some story. Then I might test out online. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked. Yo, how's it going, Brad? Yeah. So I don't know if you've ever played it before. Killer Instinct, like they had versions. What was it? Killer Instinct 1 was for Super Nintendo, and Killer Instinct 2 was for Nintendo 64. This is actually pretty cool. Actually having a pretty lot of fun with this one. It's definitely a unique system. Yeah, I just from what I saw on the comp rounds that your wall is not your best friend. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, they have this for Microsoft. Microsoft actually picked this up in 2013. So, how you doing? Yeah, fighters are pretty interesting, and it's really interesting to see all the differences that they have, and as well as, you know, even though they have similarities, it's like cool how each one did different. You received a PS4. Nice! Nice. Definitely, if you like Dark Souls, get Bloodborne. Yo, Jarvis. Yeah, I am scrapping away still. How's it going? How are you liking Tears of the Kingdom? I was lurking a bit on one of your streams during the late night, and you look like you're having a lot of fun. Doing a lot of building. All right, see you later, Jeffy. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good lurk. Guys, help my friend Brad, who is the last son of Krypton. Give him some good PS4 game recommendations. But also arcade. Oh, yes. I think I may have played it once. I could be confusing it with Rampage. Oh, shit. Oh, hot damn. I like this one. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could do. Sadira. 5'7", weight and age. For level high. Last known Thailand. Definitely for sure if you like Dark Souls. I mean, I think definitely Bloodborne. I don't know what else is for PS4. Also, the other thing is that a lot of things are getting phased out for PS5. So unfortunately, because PS4 has been out for like 10 years now. Leading the Red Eyes of Relay Assassin, Sadira has long observed the fighters of previous tournaments, ordered by the shadowy figure Arya to prepare the way. She has chosen this moment to reveal her singular purpose to eliminate the former competitors. Breath of the Wild's not on PS4. Oh, her blades are smaller. Air Assault? I have no clue. I was only going to use it for DVs, grab the library. Yes, they do have God of War. I think God of War 4 for PS4. I don't know if they have like the initial first two for PS4, but definitely they're pretty good. Brad. Trying to see what else I have for my PS4 games. Oh, Nier Automata is really good. So if you want to play that, that's really good. The Nier series, Nier Automata. I don't know if Nier Replicant was out for PS4. But yeah, you can definitely get that. You can actually see if you can get Hades. Get Hades for PS4. I think it's out for PS4. That I recommend. If you like Greek lore, definitely Hades is definitely, and roguelikes, definitely up your alley. It's gonna be frustrating in the beginning with Hades because you're gonna die a lot, but the dying's worth it. Yep, Hades, they have it there. Yeah, I think they have a Ratchet & Clank for PS4. If Panic Switch was here, he would know more about the games. Panic Switch would be your guide to go to too for the games. Air combos. Yeah, Horizon Dawn is also a good series. Double jump, Widow's drop. So she's gonna be Ariel. Ugh. Probably gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh shit. Ooh. Panic Switch, you're good with like a lot of games, right? You know, a whole bunch of stuff. Son of Krypton here, my friend, Brad, he's looking, he just got a PS4. I was wondering what are some good games to get for his collection. Oh, Blackzilla, how's it going? Ooh. Okay. Sippin' chillin'. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, yeah, Brad, Panic Switch is your person to go to for that. Yeah, oh, Ghost of Tsushima is another one too. I forgot about it. If you like really like hardcore stuff too, Sekiro's are also really good. Sekiro and Nioh. There's also Dead Cells if you want to get it for PS4, but you can probably play that on PC. There's also Castlevania, so if you can get the Castlevania ones. Oh, are you looking for an arcade stick for PC, Blackzilla? I'm gonna look for it. I might look for one. RE2 Remake is actually also very good if you like zombie games, Brad. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, and Resident Evil 4 remakes are good. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, Hollow Knight and Dead Cell are pretty good. There's also Celeste. There's also Ori and the Blind Forest, and Ori and the Willow Spirit or something like that. That one was very good too.
You'll make a fine specimen. Ready. Fight.
Oh shit. Come on. Yeah, they're gonna invest in the standing desk later this year. Yeah, I have a standing desk right now, so what I'm gonna, well, I made my desk into a standing desk, so I'm gonna invest in a stick. Maybe. Do a barrel roll. I like that she does that. Blossom Steel? I've never heard of that. Here's the thing, Blackzilla. This has a lot of auto combos here, so I'm not really doing a lot of work. It's just the computer doing a lot of stuff for me. So I don't know. Bloodborne 2. Oh wait, nope. There is no such thing as Bloodborne. Oh shoot. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I feel like. Remind me too. I'm trash in this game. Yes, Blackzilla. Yeah, like I said, you're probably gonna see my ass handed once I do online. Ugh. Once I finish Sadira's storyline, I'll do online. Deco Doken. Oh, we are gonna go against Hisako? We haven't seen Hisako in a while. I do want to play Doom again too. I don't know what to play. Ooh. Oh, that was sick. I think Street Fighter 6 comes out this. Yes, it's coming out next week. Blackzilla. So it's coming out next Friday. That's why I'm also debating about getting a stick. I wanted to build mine too. Max's balls in space. Yeah, that's good. That's lucky for you, Underdog. It's literally gonna be like Thursday midnight for Vine. Ah, shoot. Oh. Shit, shit, shit. Yeah, I have to work all week. I have to work starting from Tuesday to next Thursday. Oh shit. Yeah, so I'm gonna be literally working like probably like almost 10 days straight. Gonna suck. Yeah, it's just how it fell because it's my scheduled Saturday and then it's also where my volunteer Sunday fell through. I get time and a half for the volunteer Sunday, but it was just like So there's a babe, I'm terrified of her, she's a babe. Ooh. Why is she down so... Oh my god. Ah shit, I broke that. You're effed for June. Yeah, there's so many games Panic switched. You have it frame locked? No, it's actually frame locked in general. Blackzilla, almost all fighters are frame locked at 60. I think. I don't think you can make this go past 60. I think. I mean, somebody did mention that you can get this over 60. Fighting games are usually ticks, which tied to frames, yeah. Because it'll be interesting to see an actual fighting game that's over 60 FPS. Yeah. Literally bought so many games on Steam last week, yeah. Tell me about it, Panic Switch, because I also just got some more, like, obscure ones to play, which is going to be interesting. There's one that I really want to play, which is Procession to Calvary, and then there's also a new game for it coming, and that one looks really cool. Oh shit, really? We got perfect? Interesting. I do like her outfit a lot. Skull sales. You mean Skullgirls? Casual perfects now? A Warhammer? What do you mean casual perfects? Once I get my 490, I'm going to be playing more games because the reason beast. Yeah, I mean, hey, you have like a perfectly great like GPU to just beast out everything. Just be careful, Blackzilla, because it's like, you know, even like some of the newer games, they're still gonna break. So even with like the best GPU, like it really depends on how optimized the game is. So, you know, but I'm sure you'll have a beast of a time. You'll have over like, what was it, 100, like 140 frames for most games. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. I broke that. Oh, you stepped on me, please. I mean, you're getting perfect victories while half paying attention. Oh. Wake up, jab, brave. I don't know what I'm doing, the 408. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, Underdog. This is just literally me, like, button mashing. Yeah, for me, it's just like, it'd be too much. I like my 144 hertz. But honestly, like, you know, I would like to see how to play things on a 2K monitor. I'm sure my eyes are gonna go cross-eyed though, because it's so fast. Going Sonic fast. Sonic fast. Oh, we're going against Jago. How you doing, the 408? Oh, how you? You got a 240 hertz? Damn. Come on, let me do something. Oh shit. Okay, got that. Dead. Oh fuck, did I break that? Oh. Oh shit. Here I'm watching this on 360. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh. Yeah, I was just looking to see, like, what am I doing? Come on. Have you seen, never seen you in this key category before? Thank you. Yeah, I'm new, actually. So I'm pretty new to a lot of fibers. Well, not newish now, but I've been playing and testing out a whole bunch of different different fighters to see what I liked. And I do like Killer Instinct. I started off with Guilty Gear Strive as my first, and I really liked that one. Second was Soul Calibur 6, not a fan. Then I did Street Fighter 6, did the demo. And I really like that a lot, and then I really like Killer Instinct. Yeah. And we might do another one, probably like later on in the year, to try Tekken 7. Which probably by then, Tekken 8's gonna be out. Dead or Alive 6, Blaze Blue, and then Skullgirls, and then there's a whole bunch of other ones. SNK maybe, Capcom versus Marvel. And we also have the Capcom Fighting Collection as well we can go through. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 1, I don't know yet, Gaucho. I have to try Mortal Kombat 11. Enhance. Thank you so much for redeeming the Hug a Corgi Butt, J-Dunk. Unenhance. Unenhance. May is new to the fighting game, so let's be easy to guide her. Listen, I mean, I can't be babied into it. I mean, that's why I like told everybody, just give me the ass kicking. You know, if I improve, I improve. If I don't improve, then I know, you know, from Kettlebell. Listen, don't put me to jail. Everybody loves a good corgi butt, okay? I got a corgi butt, and it's got a butthole. And it's got the toe beans, too. I'm biased. I think King of Killer Instinct is the best in terms of mechanics, music, tech, roster, and everything. Ooh. I mean, you know, everybody's gonna have a favorite fighter, you know. For me, I don't really have one yet because everything is so different. I don't know what my playing style is. I do want to get into learning to do the classic controls for Street Fighter, but I really do like the modern controls for Street Fighter 6 a lot. But, I mean, of course, because I'm new. Ah, shit. Come on. Ooh. Can I do something with her attack? Oh, God. I think, yeah, it's really good. I love the Shadow Lords single player stuff. I mean, even if I weren't to go on to multiplayer online fighting stuff like that, because likely I'm not going to. That's not going to be my main... Mother of Pearl. But definitely, there's a lot of content for the Shadow Lord stuff. Shit. No. No, screw you. Damn you, die. Ah, fuck you, block that. Damn you. Grab. Oh no, mother. If you want to do it at some point, go for it, but it seems modern release was like, yeah. I mean, I do want to get a classic stick at some point. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind learning Underdog. It'll be something cool to do, because I do want to just get, you know, I do want to understand more of the games and stuff like that. Pretty fun. Especially just to feel how it is, because I used to never really, I mean, you know, I always just like wiggle the sticks when I was, you know, playing arcade games, but then to understand the actual mechanics and like with the, what was it, with the 2-3-6 terminology, and then the half quarter, half circle, you know, quarter thingies, you know. Stick wiggler. Alright. Killer Instinct just had a huge... Yeah, we were actually looking at a little bit of the Combo Breaker matches that Max was watching, and Maximilian Dude was reacting and watching. Okay. I'm never gonna get my ass handed. Thankfully, move inputs in most games are similar enough. Yeah, and that's the thing. At least, you know, there's some sort of common denominator for most fighter games. That makes me happy. So at least it's adaptable to every single different one. Profile card. Ooh, hello. Jago's level 8. You can do local play. Play locally offline. Exhibit. Play friendly matches online. Guardians Consumables Lobby. Play with a group of players online. So then what should I be doing? Should I do exhibition? I guess I'll do exhibition. After taking the championship belt, yes, I was the ultimate winner. A minimum rank qualifiers, maximum rank killer. Maybe not. That's not Go Killer. That's Couch 1v1. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll do killer. Minimum performance, pass, cross-count, console. Didn't Max say that there was something where you couldn't do something with online matches for the Steam version? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. Oh, that was fast. Oh, I guess we're just waiting. Limited to Steam servers, okay. I'm definitely kind of excited. I'm waiting for work to get the DVD because I actually really like Cheetor's design in the new Transformers. I really loved Beast Wars as a kid. Wasn't a fan of the last 2 seasons where it went really cybernetic. Yeah. How do you feel about booty jorts? I mean, booty shorts? Oh, I have to download the Killer Instinct version from Microsoft, so there's nobody on the Steam ones? Oh. I mean, hey, if they can pull it off and they look fine in it, then that's fine. If they don't look great on it, then that's a whole nother story. Okay. Meh, then I'll just, yeah. I'll just download it later, probably. Actually, we'll do more story modes since it'll give us more time to understand it. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, you have the Xbox version? Yeah, I'll have to download it later. I'll definitely download it later. How many hours do we play this? Okay. Ooh, hello. Why is there a random hat on her boobs? Okay, I like her design here better. I don't think I have a PC Pass Underdog. I never really had any sort of pass.
Gotcha.
I'll look into it though. Ooh, she doesn't even tell what her weight is. She's 32. 5'9". Threat level unknown, Eastern Europe. Paranoid, unstable, and disavowed from her agency. Orchid is determined to carry out her crusade against the dismantled organization Ultratech. In war-torn Eastern Europe, she sets out to build an underground network that will prove that Ultratech is still alive. Was you with the camera? Hey, that's fine. I mean, like I said, if guys can pull it off, they can wear jorts. It's the same thing with crop tops. If they can work off the crop top or their rompers, everything. Technically, fashion should have no gender, as long as you pull off the look. There are some people who have really terrible fashion, to be honest.
Target spotted. This should be quick.
Oh, I really want to see what her combos are. I think she has to be close quarters, I'm sure. What's her command list? She had a finisher in original KI where she'd flash her opponent that would die. Oh my god, really? Shit, John Cena made a career wearing jorts. All denim is considered Canadian tuxedo? Oh well, that's gonna be quite a look. Double linkers. Orchid can perform 2 Ichini-san linkers in a row. Increase. Oh, she does have a gap closer. Okay. Whiplash. In the air. Throw forward. She's a big jaguar that helps her do combos. Oh shit. Really? Special moves. Flick flack. Multi-hitting handstand kick that's low and vulnerable through startup. Final ground bounces airborne opponents. Only an instinct. Oh, okay. Can use Sun Hit, first of Eureka. So she's basically doing a Screama. That's basically what she's doing. Shin-San second to have Eureka. Shin-San third. Ichi-Nisei. Block runner. You see yourself out. Oh my god. I mean, technically, if you think about it, Speedos are just basically booty shorts anyway. Especially when you see the wrestlers, they'll be wearing those pants. I mean, any higher with the cut, they'll be booty shorts automatically anyway. Banana hammocks, yeah. 90s version of Killer Instinct Orchid with flash, yeah. Yeah, that's what Underdog said. I'm like, really? Shadow attacks. I guess they don't have that here. Ooh. She is super jumpy. It's funny when I have to rum in my system, and now I've rum in your system. Ooh, I like that. Oh, shit. Come on. She doesn't change. Yeah. I'm not surprised. Come on. Ah, fuck, I broke that. Ah, shit. I like how she's just counting each Nissan the entire time. That's the counter breaker I'm doing. What you were talking about Tekken earlier, and I was thinking about it as people who are good with King are effing monsters to deal with the game. One step closer to fleshing out Ultra Tech. Yeah, I have to look into trying out King. I'm really interested in stuff because I know he's major grapple, like massive grappler. There's a lot of like grappler wrestlers in Tekken. I think Hahachi is one of them. When your character blocks like that and it ends the combo, that's when you're protecting them doing a combo breaker. If they do, you get a combo breaker. Come on. It's her command thing. I had a friend who was good with that dude. I couldn't get a punch in. Yeah, I mean, especially when you have the reaction timing. Like, I really suck at reaction timing. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, she sits? Ooh, dude. Ooh, shit. It's strong if you guess it right because it'll let you continue the comboing and reset the combo exhaustion meter. Oh shit, really? That's really cool. Oh shit. I gotta really like practice some of the other moves there.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Sounds like lightsabers. I think I gotta look into the Microsoft one because I think it's free, but you have to pay for the characters, I think. Oh, my hand. Oh boy. Yeah, bye. Oh, nope. Oh, shit. Yep, unless you have Game Pass, you only get the free rotation. Yeah. Oh shit. No! Fuck! Oh, I can't break out of that. Drunk hunger is best hunger, change your mind. I mean, hey, you know, you can eat whatever munchies you want. Did you eat anything, by the way, Blackzilla? Yeah, there we go. Come on. There we go. Scratch Out's $40. Yeah, it's expensive. I can't remember how much I bought this one. I think it's about the same price, maybe. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. I haven't drank in a long time. Pizza was nice. That's nice. Always nice to have some pizza like that in ya. Oh, I like that lore. Some Chef Boyardee. Ooh, nothing wrong with that. Ooh. Shit. Shit. Oh, I saw the tiger. Leopard.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Damn, that's literally like gasoline. Holy shit. 100 proof rum is like the Everclear. It's like its Everclear version. Come on. 100 proof is 50%? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I don't know anything about my alcohol stuff. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Oh, please go. Yeah, I know how like they always mention that alcohol always your weight always affects like how fast alcohol goes through you. Come on. Oh, please, please, let me grab you. Oh shit. Oh no. Ah shit. Ooh. Why is he so tanky? Oh no. Oof. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Just to have a chill time, right? It's always good, Blackzilla. Sometimes you just need to let loose. Not all the time, but once in a while. Grab kids. Oh, you broke that. If you press instinct again, I think it comes out of runs out the timer. I don't have any more instinct. Yeah, I'm not sure. Are you like 6'10"? I mean, between 6'5" and 6'11"?
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
No! What are you sorry for, Blue Wolf? Gotta do what you gotta do. 6'5"? Yeah. How you doing, Blue Wolf? Happy Sunday. When you activated, the bar slowly runs down. I think you can send it out again before the bar's... Oh, okay. Oh. No worries. That happens. Oh shit. Oh no, he threw me. Shit. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh god. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh, jeez. Yeah, sometimes that's the unfortunate part about medication. It can be helpful, yet not helpful. But if it's more helpful, at least that's a consolation. Oh, shit. It's okay. Depending on the character, though. Certain characters are a bit weird. I'm not a fan of Orchid. I do like Saberwolf. I do like Sididra's okay? Sidira's okay? Take your time. I think the most important thing, Blackzilla, is just to at least, you know, get healthy first, like, you know, from any type of, like, ailments that bother you, and then after that focus on, you know, getting into, like, a better shape, you know. Yeah, Riptor, I really like Riptor, yeah. Riptor, Saberwolf, and and Jago's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Orchid because I think she's certain things are very weird for her combos.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
You got this. We're all rooting for you, Blackzilla. Yep, that's all we need to do. Yeah, Orchid's not bad. I mean, I like her base attacks, you know, and she does have that nice spinning heel kick. That's kind of similar to Chun-Li's, but it's very weird. Uh-oh. Oh, my battery died. Yeah, I think there's a whole bunch of stuff for a combo. Gives you a nice chill feeling. But then just be careful in case you get hangovers. The headache is no bueno. Ooh, I like her high kick. She has a nice low one too. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. Oh, that's good on you. Yeah, it ain't long now. Only got a couple days left, so we're all patient. We only got 4 more days left. Come on. I was due a hangover sent direct for Mother Nature. Ooh, shit. That was the one. I think that was what you were talking about before, Underdog. That was cool. Five days left? Yeah. Friday, so yeah, 5 days. Come on. Ah, shit. Yeah.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Supreme victory.
Supreme victory. No, we're going against Fulgore. I had one eating shrimp, if y'all are curious about that story. You're playing around the demo now tomorrow? Nice. I gotta play around the demo to just get a feel for it. I might end up buying a stick. If your opponent keeps breaking, you keep counter breaking, it's possible to kill your opponent with one combo. Yeah, there's an interesting story about that. Oh, the 408. Thank you so much for the follow. Can't have vodka, makes you go to the bathroom. Ah, shit. Ooh. Damn. Oh shit. I don't have anything. Plus, I'm excited for Metal Gear. Yeah, I'm just very reserved, but you know, I already told you before. But we're just keep an eye out. They say they're gonna do minimal things, but then again, they're gonna definitely change certain things for it because of copyright issues.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Supreme victory.
Okay, so I went to study abroad in 2008. This is for, you know, college, learning Mandarin and stuff like that. So I basically, after I finished all my classes, I was hanging out with my cousins. Hanging out with my cousins who met me there because they went to go visit, you know, their family that was over there. So my one cousin ordered this plate of raw baby shrimp, and they've been marinated in some Chinese cooking wine. Little did I know that Chinese wine can be ungodly strong, and I've seen people get sick off of it. I had a roommate when I was we were staying in this like school dormitory in China before I went to meet up with the cousins. She was drinking baijiu, and baijiu is I'm not a fan of baijiu, and that's like really strong white liquor. Kind of similar to the American vodka, but it can be a lot worse. She mixed it with Fanta, and then she went partying that night clubbing with a couple of the other study abroad kids. And then when she came back, she had a massive hangover and she was lousy, and she was sick all day as a dog. So basically, I guess I didn't realize her boyfriend at the time told me if I could watch her and just make sure that she was eating and she's okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch her. She'll be okay. Gave her water, made sure she was okay. She puked a couple times, but other than that, you know, she went to the bathroom. She was okay. I was like, okay. And I even smelled the baijiu, and I tasted a sample of it. It's like, I am not a fan of it. But anyway, going back to shrimp, they soaked that shit in some type of wine that was super strong. I guess I didn't really eat too much of other stuff that they had. My cousin gave me a whole bunch of shrimp, and I was like, okay, it was pretty chill. And I guess I was just super chill about it. My cousins went karaokeing. They took me karaokeing with their, you know, little tiny kid, and then their friend's tiny little daughter in the city we were staying in. And I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna sing. They were drinking tequila and had tequila shots, and I had just iced tea. And we were stuck in traffic because also that year was the making of, they were building up a whole bunch of shit for the Beijing Olympics. Next day, I had a massive headache. Had no clue why I had a massive headache, you know. And we were supposed to go over to my cousin's mother's house. We were supposed to eat hairy crab, which is supposed to be like the best crab. Literally, when I got there, massive headache, was not hungry at all. I literally slept on the couch for 2 hours at her mother's house, and I'm sure I made a very bad impression. And I literally, when I went back, I ate very little, and then I went to bed. And I was like, what the hell was that about? I really wanted to eat it. Then I had to do a paper. I had to do a 16-page research paper for an extra credit for the study abroad about cuisine. I picked the subject for it, and it was Chinese cuisines. Little did I realize until I researched it was that from where my family is, their regional cuisine is to basically pickle or soak foods in cooking wines. I was like, God damn, I got a hangover from shrimp. And that's my hangover story from getting drunk off of shrimp. But honestly, I didn't even do anything. I just sat there. I was just like, and never again. It is a very unusual thing. That sucked because I really, I know, right? It's a crazy thing. Like, to think that I would get drunk off of shrimp. It is a story, and it's true. I was like, shit, I wanted to eat that crab, man. I was so upset. And it was because basically it was a party because, you know, the whole family was over there. And then I was like, I know. I also don't trust Chinese liquor because they can be ungodly strong. Oh, she defeated Sidra. No, I think seafood is fine. It just depends on how you prepare it. Especially with that way, soaking it in wine. I don't know how long they soaked it in the wine, so that was the other thing. I love seafood. As long as you can get fresh seafood, that is a game changer. If you can get shitty seafood. I don't know. They look like Dungeness crab, but they're smaller and they just have hair on their legs, basically, or follicles or something. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, it depends. The MK that's MK character who was fatality, where to make his opponents drink rice wine and literally puke their guts out. Oh my god. You know, they say shit face drunk. Welcome to the getting the shrimp face dunk. My god. I don't remember who that blue one is. Let me see who that is. Oh, here. It's Omen. Boracho. Your boss gives you a giant bottle of soju every year. Yeah, soju is strong. It's better that you chase it. I prefer having some flavored soju. Even then, I just don't drink a lot. I really don't drink a lot. Alright, what do we got? You know that game, Fluffy Sauce. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Yeah, Omen is interesting. I think Omen is pretty much used a lot in, like, stuff like this. For the, I have no heals, damn it. Give me some healing. Oh, bless you. Yay. MK Deception was great back then, all the minigames. Yeah. They're always fun.
Getting treacherous out there.
Craft. Ooh. Potion of Luck. 3D MK was so jank, but Deception's Conquest mode still one of your favorite modes. Same with Armageddon. There's just so many different game modes. It's like crazy. Guardians. What do I have new? I don't have anybody new. There's a comedy B-rated movie somebody recommended to you yesterday. Oh? Deadly Alliance was your favorite. It's called Bor Lee. What was that? It's Croatian. Oh, okay. Don't meet the requirements? It's a guy who does random shit. Let us torch it. Yo, Java, how's it going? Trying to fight Bruce Lee? Oh my god. You set fire to the hideout and to your shock you hear screams. The door crashes open and mimics set ablaze by your attack rush out. That's what it does make it fun. Blue Wolf. So Bruce Lee is alive in that movie, Solid Gray Fox? Clone things fun to kill. Rip, rip, rip. You were created by a lesser god in a lesser realm. Riptor had like Barney colors before. I did not like that. There was the enemy one.
Fine specimen.
Oh, you grabbed me? Okay, I hate you. Oh shit. Oh no, no, no. Oh, come on. Oh shit. No, 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 no. Galactus is pretty awesome. Get beat. Oh shit. He came out of his movies in 1990s and early 2000s. It's just one of those Tommy Wiseau-esque characters. Who's that? I don't really watch too many movies. So, who makes a bad movie and is known for only that, really? Have you played this before, Java? No Retreat, No Surrender was a classic martial arts film. It's pretty fun, Java, and if you and it's pretty easy to, you know, fight with, you know, technically it's like kind of like feels like button mashing but not. Yeah, I like Riptor, and some of the other ones here are pretty good. How's your day going, Brava? How's your weekend going? The guy who made The Room? You mean like the movie The Room? Oh, I've never seen The Room. What made you like it? Yeah. I have not seen The Room. The only weird movie I've seen was Eraserhead. Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme had a small role in it. Oh, damn. The only weird movie, a real crazy, like, bizarre movie I've watched was Eraserhead. And because my coworker had actually recommended it. Because I think the same director was the one who did Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Check The Room. Watches them. Okay. I guess everybody's recommending it. Van Damme was also in Breakin'. I only remember him in Bloodsport and Street Fighter. And then he was also in some other movie that I cannot remember I watched. I was in like a Jean-Claude Van Damme binge when I saw the Street Fighter movie at work. I was like, oh, we have the Street Fighter. We don't have it anymore. Time Cop? He was in Time Cop? He was in Hard Target? I think Java. I could be wrong, but I know my coworker had recommended it, watching me, and I'm like, that is just very bizarre. That was directed by John Woo. Never Enough. Yeah, half of these movie names, I'm just like, you know, I know he was in Universal Soldier. I never watched it. Search the Ashes. Ooh, corruption has decreased in South America. Nice. Miraculously, you were able to cover a damaged console in the wreckage. On it is an encoded transmission from an unknown sender warning the terrorists of your arrival. You run a trace and discover the transmission's origin to Pinnacle. Ultratech has a mole. Yeah, I know him. I know him from that one and Street Fighter. Obviously, because I also love Kylie Minogue. Kylie Minogue is really good. Maybe I did see Kickboxer. I might have seen Kickboxer. That sounds very familiar. But that is a lot of corruption gone. A storm master approaches the village by a mimic. At first glance seems to appear under attack by villagers, but as you move closer, the truth is the mimic is being worshipped by the inhabitants. Identify yourself as an agent of the Alliance. Wait, what do you mean you're shocked? Did you know that Jean-Claude Van Damme challenged Seagal to a real fight and Seagal had backed out? Oh, really? That would have been very epic to see. To see a fight with Seagal and Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're like both like really older now. Well, I mean, definitely Seagal. Seagal's like way older. I mean, they were also like very deep competitors in the movie field because what was it? Seagal was like big. He was like big in his weird movies. They were okay. What it was, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, definitely Van Damme, of course. I liked Van Damme better than Seagal, even though his movies. She's still hot. Yeah. Kylie is still hot. She is still super hot, even at her age. And she also had breast cancer. Oh, come on now. What are you talking about, Blackzilla? Stop it. Stop it, you. Oh, he was more believable than Seagal? Yeah. You scream into the storm, calling the mimic out to face justice in unison. Villagers turn to face you, their nerves rattled by your battle cry. They clear path as the mimic approaches. Nah. Bruce Lee has always been here. Bruce Lee is really cool. Just a potato. Just a potato. Yo. Oxy FGC, how's it going? Moon Lee. She looks good for her age. I don't know who Moon Lee is. This is the age of the wolf. Our corruption spreads through your world. All hope is lost. The consensus among martial arts actors, the living baddest is Donnie Yen. Yeah, Donnie Yen's been very good. He's been doing Ip Man for a while. He's still very good. Jet Li can't really do too much anymore because he's got some type of degenerative disease thing. I know also Jackie Chan is getting older and he's more into directing movies now and doing stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, that really sucked with Jason David Frank. That really sucked. I grew up watching Power Rangers. If you really like Jet Li's movies, he really did a really good job in a movie called, I think it was Oceans. And that was really good. It was sad. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. Hero was a good Jet Li movie. I liked Hero a lot. He was also really good in what other movie has he been in? I wonder if Bruce Lee still really did play ping pong with a nunchuck and the Nokia commercial. Guilty Gear Grand Finals are going hard now. Is it going on Combo Breaker? Fist of Legend was Jet's best movie, hands down. I haven't seen that one, Justin Liger. How's it going? There was also that one movie he was doing, Romeo Must Die. That was a whole thing. Search the area. Let me burn the area. You do not wish to leave any evidence of the foul activities that plague these grounds. You set the ritual ablaze. Whatever was left from the culturist dark assemblies is devoured by flames. Yes. Your few Jet Li films? Nice. Once Upon a Time in China is one of your favorite movies he played in? Dude, Once Upon a Time in China has like a good soundtrack that Jackie Chan sings, because Jackie Chan sings that one, Lethal Weapon and The One. Nice. Where is it being played, Dre? Is it on Evo? Or is it on like Combo Breaker? I'm new to Killer Instinct. We just started, well, I guess you could say 3 streams ago, so. But I'm like mostly new to fighters. So it's definitely interesting to look at all the different variations of fighters that they have. Oh no, I don't want that. How you doing, by the way, Oxy? Showdown in Little Tokyo was action-packed. Trying to remember, there was some really, I think there was called Baby Lost somewhere. Like the baby literally had a book saying where the adventures were. Like little baby lost in somewhere, little baby lost in Tokyo or something. It was really cute. I don't know if it was Baby's Day Out. I can't remember. It's like years ago since I watched it when I was a kid. I don't remember anything. The awesome game. Really keep it up. This game is still active. Yeah, actually, yeah. I just saw a video with from that Maximilian dude had on his Twitch, which was the actual Killer Instinct tournament fights, and those were actually pretty cool. And what I learned from my studies is that don't get stuck on a wall, because you can get literally combo womboed completely until you die. And if you can't break out of it, then you're stuck. Not you suck, but you're stuck. So, yeah. There's a whole bunch of movies I cannot remember that I watched. I just don't remember names. I just remember images. Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee were great buddies in that. Were great buddy cops in that film. Ah, Brandon Lee. That's so sad what happened to him in The Crow. I mean, nobody actually knows. Gods of Gamblers. Isn't that with like Stephen Chow though? Stephen Chow is also another great person, funny person. I liked him in Kung Fu Hustle a lot. It definitely is a lot to learn in this, but it's pretty fun. I like it. If you can't break out of it, then you suck. We'll make it FG Pro out of you yet. Oh my god. Is it with Chow Yun-fat? Oh, Chow Yun-fat, it's the one where he's gambling with the mahjong tiles, right? Or is it the cards? I couldn't remember if that was him, because I think oh man, who? Oh, was it Andy Lau? No. Yeah. Andy Lau was playing a gambling game at one point. And then there was Stephen Chow. Definitely Chosen Fat, or Chow Yun-fat. Chow Yun-fat was doing a lot of those gambling ones too. Showdown in Little Tokyo? Okay. Yeah, I can't remember so many of them. Let's not risk it. Martin Riggs and Robert Murtaugh were always best buddy cops in Lethal Weapon. Yeah. Weren't there like 3 movies? I tried it, Underdog. I still didn't get the premises because I'm so used to the Chinese version of it. It's very similar, but then I could never win. Have you won games yet? I have to go back up there and try it. I might try for like half an hour after I get out in like 10 minutes. 4? Oh, there's 4 movies? Okay, if you stick with Killer Instinct, there's a link dedicated to not only US Day 1, but new players for the fighting game community. It was made to break down everything from frame data all the way down to each character's strength and weaknesses. That's really cool. You've been doing ranked games almost one day, and damn. Yeah, I gotta try that out, Underdog. Yeah, I there's also someone had linked a while ago about a link which had literally like is a whole dictionary and guide of all the fighting games, whatnot. So yeah, I'll probably take a look at those for later though, Oxy. Yeah, but thank you for letting me know about that. I sense no soul in your kind. Kneel till the Shadow Lord or die. I might hop on in like 10 minutes. I'll call stream in like a few. Ooh. Okay, this ring is definitely new. Oh. Ooh, nice. Cactar Aether, you're on Crystal Goblin, right? Oh yeah, thank you, Oxy. I mean, granted now that we can do world transfer, not world transfer, but world visit. Okay. Yeah, I could probably come over to you if you're gonna play it. Because I'm working on the not DLC, I'm working on the Endwalker MSQ. I'm doing apparently there's a lot of sneaking missions, which I'm very surprised. This is literally turning everything into Metal Gear Solid for espionage, tactical espionage. I don't know how far you are on Endwalker. I'm glad you got the chance to experience these fights. Yeah, I'm really happy, and I'm more than happy to try games that I normally never play. As long as my wallet's not crying. Because my wallet has been crying for the past, couple of months because I've been spending a lot on games, a lot. Ooh, we are getting into hard territory. Yeah. Medium. Only 66%. Okay. Well, let's go with Raptor. You're just helping my wallet lose weight? That's not a good thing. because I'm looking at my my wallet. I'm like my account. I'm like, okay, this is a little bit. You're playing now. Actually, you're still in Shadowbringers. Okay. Yeah, Riptor in Europe. Oh, nice. Are you gonna play the remakes, or are you gonna do the OGs first? Because I actually really like the remakes. I haven't played the OGs yet, but I really do like the remakes. 3 could have been better. It was too short. I really liked 4 a lot. I really want to play the OG 4 though, but it made me motion sick, so I just gotta mod it later. A Fulgore production facility caught on fire due to a nearby battle. As a result, the damage, many Fulgores have gone haywire and attacking the Alps. Let's remote hack them. Used to run RE1 remake, Chris knife only, that was a trip. Yeah, there's a lot of knife only bat fights and those are ridiculous. You open a laptop and press some buttons, but it's clear to everyone watching that you don't know what you're doing. All you manage to do is alert the Fulgores of your presence. Oh god. That's not good. I should just ask Ultratech to do that. Nice. Ooh, shit. Oh, shit. No, why? Way to go. Oh. Ooh. Can't expect Riptor to hack those shiny new claws. Nope. Oh shit. No, no Hadouken. I really like, I really do like Riptor. And I like how, like, since Riptor is pretty fast, I feel, and it's like she's heavier hitting. Oh, yeah. It's really fun when you get to that point with the Ultra ones, but I never can do with the other ones. Only Riptor have I ever been able to do that. Okay, I lied. I did it with Sididra. That's right. I did it twice with Sididra in the story mode. I really like Riptor a lot. I do also like Saberwolf a lot too. Ooh. Ah shit. No, 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 no. I mean, it really depends. It's really easy to like do a lot of the because in this game it's all auto combo, Blue Wolf, so it makes it a little bit easier. Oh damn! But with your experience, oh shit! I'm sure since you have a lot. Oh my god! Please. Oh no, he did a Doken on me. Shit. You're more confident with this character? Oh, Christian HC14, thank you so much for the follow. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't be too aggressive with her, like, you know, as Shadow, it was a Solid Grey Fox said. But I really like the way she plays. She's a lot smoother. I just have no health. I have no health things. Ooh. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Thanks for the clip, underdog. This game is very, very... I don't want to say it's bizarre, but it's definitely very unique. It's because, like, I've never seen anything like this in most of the fighting games that I've played. Yeah. It's really, really interesting, like, how this is. Let's dismantle this Fulgor for scrap. We got a nanotech fiber. Okay, let me... Oh, we got 7. Okay, let's go back to the hub. And we can get more healing. We can get a pack. I'm a Scatman. Bebop. Baboda. Bope. Bop. Baboda. Is that like a thing? Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like the uniqueness of this. Barracks. Please heal me. What's the name of the song? Oh, that sucks. Yo, Devil May Cared, how's it going? We're just playing some Killer Instinct. We're having fun with the story mode and the Shadow Lords one. We were watching a little bit of the Combo Breaker tournament of Killer Instinct. Definitely learned a lot. Also another single hit he made called Scatman's World. Doing good. We're having we're just finishing up this last day with Killer Instinct, and definitely we were trying out different characters with the story mode. Definitely fun. I learned what I like and what I don't like. I don't really like Orchid. Orchid's interesting. Sidira is very interesting as she's a air combo person. And I do really like a lot Saberwolf and Riptor. Your main is TJ combos. He has no power, so he's basically like one punch man. Except he doesn't rely on powers, he just relies on his training. 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 squats, and 1,000 miles of running a day. He's the mayor of Duff City. Nice. How you doing today, by the way, Devil May Care? Hope you're having a good weekend. He is a look my all hands. Yes. It's like I do with all my fists. Nothing stronger than a good fist. Jago does not meet mission requirements? Yo, Martian, how's it going? How you doing? Oh. Who does not meet mission requirements? Why? Okay. What do you mean none of... Okay. TJ Combo's the best. Merry Sunday. It is Merry Sunday. Well, technically it's Merry Monday. What have you been up to, Martian? I'm a Scatman. Ad tried to deny this incredible soundbite. I have no clue how this song was singing, Underdog. I honestly have no clue. I gotta look it up. Oh yeah, I was apparently reading the lyrics to Scatman, apparently, Martian. I have no clue if you know this song, since you, being a music buff, you might know. I don't know. I have no clue what that was. Even Shay knows. I have no clue what this song is. I have to look it up. For generations, the Von Saberwolf clan ranked proudly among the Night Guard's loyal members. Perhaps it's time we stand together once again. I can't be sure I trust you, Wolf. Are you willing to prove yourself to me? Ooh, we're gonna get Maya. Oh, let's get Maya. You're dying to hear it back? Oh my god. Now Cody in Street Fighter V is the mayor of Metro City. Oh, I don't know. I don't know any lore of Street Fighter. Proudly I shall. Ooh, this is interesting. I do want to try Maya's character.
Watch out. You might get cut.
Enemies with armor can move and attack even when they're hit. Remove armor by landing attacks. Okay. Oh shit. I did not pay attention. Shit, mother pro. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh, this is not gonna work. Oh shit. Oh, she combo broke me. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, 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 mother. How's it going, Christian? Time to cut to the chase. Oh shit. Oh no, 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 no. Shit, mother po. No, 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 no. Oh. Extreme combo sounds like something you get ordered 7-Eleven, you regret it later. Oh my god. No, that's gotta be Taco Bell, isn't it? More like Jarvis? Because Taco Bell's the one that gives you the advanced combo supreme. Shit, 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 mother bro. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm dead. Nice.
You're not worthy prey.
Oh, that sucked.
Awesome victory.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm dead. Mission failed. Well, May, if you have a wonderful rest of your morning with the drunk hunger, say I'm gonna go take my drunk ass to bed. Watch you in the next one. It's always a pleasure to watch your stream and say beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Blackzilla. Thank you for the kind words. I love yelling the word combo. Also, if anything, we always get to, I think, were you were originally from OHN, right? So if anything, I will see you in OHN or no, whichever other stream I saw you at. I swear you were probably from OHN. Vision failed, yes. Vision mailed. Barracks, I will revive you. Instant. Alright. Alright, well, with that, I think we can safely say... Yeah, I'm gonna sign off now too, so... Getting late. I do have a thing to go to at 1 tomorrow, so... I will call it quits here today. Thank you everybody for hanging out, and everybody who's been hanging out for all the fighting games for this month. We will probably definitely have another fight month at some point. We'll likely not stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it on Tuesday. We'll definitely try to stream Street Fighter 6 on Friday if I can. And yeah, so happy Memorial Day for those who are in the United States. I hope all is well. Have a good week. Hope you had a good weekend. Have a good start to your Mondays. Let's see who is on, so we can raid and share the love. Also, thank you for all the follows and thank you for all the lurking. I appreciate everybody. You guys are what make the stream go strong.
The breaker system can't change.
Oh, I don't need that.
The current break.
Okay, who is... let me see if there's anybody who's playing... Killer Instinct. I know there's quite a few people playing Killer Instinct. Oh, no worries. No, that's totally fine, Solid Grey Fox. We always like to have some good conversations.
Fact, $3.99 is equal to the sum of 2 beef patties, 3
There's someone that's most okay dad. Let's see. Let's check this guy. I think it just depends.
Or is that just your brain's summer vacation?
I will definitely do that, underdog.
Sonic.
I kind of. So this person's learning, so I guess this person's new. So we'll go raid this person. Most okay dad. Join stream. Gonna grab this person's name. Okay. Okay, here's the sub raid. Here is the regular raid message. Yeah. Once we... A dad cupping incoming. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Boyger. Yeah, sorry, Gutter Magic. We're gonna head out for the night. Good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. And... Is the guy not longer here? Oh, okay. Okay, there he is. Okay. Catch you later. I'll probably hop in for a little bit at Dog Stream for a little bit. Later.